I mean, you tell me. What are we doing? How are we picking? Where are we picking up here? Because we fast forwarded, but then we left the option to rewind. So, what are we doing?
Should we take like a queue of who had questions? Is there questions left? That's maybe
I think
the
we
biggest
ended
question.
on Krissa
Yeah.
last week.
Who would you make out with?
Yeah, I think yeah, anyway, you guys feel free to grill each other as much as you like, but there are no NPCs there, so I am not able to facilitate this discussion.
I mean, I have questions, but no question that requires truth or drink. I can ask these questions anytime.
That's true.
Like any of these questions you
That's
can ask
another-
probably anytime.
I'm ready to push forward. What is today?
Yeah.
What is today? Is today Sunday or Monday?
It's Sunday? Yeah.
It is, I guess,
if it's the
technically
next day.
Sunday. It is Saturday night.
Saturday night. Oh, I thought. Wait, when did the Dirt Disher? Was it a night drop?
That's what I mean. We fast forwarded to the morning
Yeah.
drop, so like you guys could read it.
Mhm.
But we left the option if you wanted to play into the early hours, grilling each other. If there was any
Was there
burning
anything
questions.
important in that drop? I feel like
Definitely.
I start to care less and less as time goes on about reading these.
Krissa made it into the Dirt Disher with Samily building sandcastles.
That's newsworthy. Things are dry at this
Well,
Was
there
Sunday
was
night
also,
the drink or dare
It was Saturday night.
after the beach party?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I also bolded something. Oh yeah.
Session 26, guys.
I like the Dirt Dishers. They go in the description of the video.
Nice. Nice. Get that SEO going, Walter.
That's right.
Okay. Well, it sounds like nobody's really okay.
Yeah,
Then
I think Truth or Drink just, dies off and we all head to bed.
Yeah.
There'll be another
Okay.
weekend.
There will, or
Yeah.
weeknight. You guys are all in the same res and have curfew. So
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll pick up. You guys have seen the Dirt Disher in the morning, and what is next? Yeah. So it is Sunday morning. You guys sort of have a free day, so to speak, to do whatever you need to do before you head into the Monday. I will say for Krissa and Callum, just a heads up that for the schedule keeping, it's not really critical that you fill out everything, but if you're going to study, make sure it is in there because that is how I'm calculating the grades. I've included that schedule. You should have edit access to it. If you don't, let me know underneath your character in the journal.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think you should have edit access. If you don't, let me know. And just update that when you're studying, when you're socializing, when you're doing whatever. So we don't forget, and then I can see how prepared you are for the exam at the end of the year. So
Okay.
Yeah. With that being said, is it just the schedule right underneath? Because I don't have anything else.
yeah, it should be Callum and Callum's schedule.
Yeah. So where would I enter it in if I did study?
In Callum's schedule, in the date and time that you did study.
Okay. Because
In there right now is week 7, which is the week that's just ending now. So Saturday and Sunday on yours are completely empty because we haven't filled them in. Saturday you did the beach party, so Sunday is today. So if you're going to study today, you want to add that in there.
Feel free to peek at one of ours too if you're confused. That
There
might
it is.
be a good example for you.
I don't have Saturday, Sunday. I just had to stretch out the thing though.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, before the thing, I chose to study.
Yeah, so make sure that gets noted in there. And for you too, because we didn't do, and for Samly too, because we missed a few weeks, we'll just prorate it. So based on however many weeks we have recorded, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so big couple weeks for Krista and Callum, who can either totally fuck it up or a couple of weeks of hard study and get right back on top.
Study every night.
So it is Sunday. You guys have read the Dirt Disher. There's not many people on campus. It's a pretty neat pile of the Dirt Disher. And you guys have free days. So I guess the big question is are you guys going to try to do any sort of adventure today? Or are we just going to fill in our schedules, do some rolls, and move on to Monday?
Actually, really quick, for people who like you said, there's a lot of people who don't come back, who are off campus. Do we just assume that they're with family? Do we is this weird that they're out? Were they gone before the curfew thing? We just didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was at university, every weekend in res was sort of people only about half the people were ever there, because the other half either went on a trip or went to visit family or went to another school or stayed at a friend's or whatever. So you're not sure where they are, but you know that the campus is quieted down.
Oh, okay, I just wasn't sure if it was weird that there's so many people gone, or if this has always been the case. And okay.
I'd say
I
it's
mean, I
pretty
have
normal.
work for the first two, for the morning and afternoon on Sunday,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
have not worked at all this week.
Yeah, Alice hasn't worked either, so she'd prefer to get a couple work shifts in.
In fact,
But
I think I can't work at the church anymore because of the curfew.
Right.
I think the
Are there-
curfew.
Are there
screwed me.
shifts for Krista at the campus store? Could she work?
I forget. Yeah, if you want to check your jobs and if you can work, go for it.
Yeah.
If they open, I think the church, does the church not have weekends?
I think it's because I have the church and the clothing store jobs, and the clothing store jobs can only be done on weekends.
yeah,
So I was doing the church during the week and the clothing store on the
Overemployed.
weekends.
yeah,
And maybe this is not very paladin of me, but
You
the
could
clothing store
ignore the
pays more.
curfew.
yeah, that's true.
I would love to. I have not been able to escape yet, and I've not been able to get Claire to like me enough to help me get out.
Well, time to work on that.
yeah.
How do you even think I have
okay.
a job
Or
set up?
find somebody else to make friends with that can teach you the
Hey,
secret ways out.
Did you pick a side during that argument? Did you get a point with Claire?
Question. I picked anti rules.
I think
Yeah, Claire was on that
board.
side.
Yeah.
She's good on that now.
Okay, so let's do this then. So if everybody wants to just take a moment now while we do some rolls and stuff to fill in your schedule for Sunday of week 7. And if you want to just copy over 7 into a week 8, and just go in and update your schedule for week 8, you can leave the curfew still there. Feel free to try to break curfew if you wish and try to plan to do something, but the security is pretty tight. The other thing is they've informed your jobs, like I think that was mentioned a while ago, is they've informed your jobs that like the school is under lockdown, so to forgive any of the students sort of during
Yeah,
the
but
week
that
who are
doesn't even
unable
get
to.
paid.
yeah.
That means you don't get paid. That's right. You
But you don't lose your job.
But you don't lose your job. That's right.
So the curfew just
Um,
means we can't leave the school during evenings during the week, right?
That's right.
Okay.
But we could skip class during the day to work.
Or you
Yes,
could
but you
try
lose
and
points
sneak
for missing
out.
class.
So, or you'd have to sneak out still.
You can't sign out during the day, even
You can, but they're like, well, why are you in class? Like, get back to class.
class is canceled today. What do you know, guard guy?
Deception check. Okay. It's the same as sneaking out, you know?
Yeah, I don't want
Convince
to.
your way out.
Okay, so
Week 7, right?
we are Sunday of week 7 today. We will be
Okay,
heading
thank
into week 8.
Nice.
I guess yeah, that's right. That's right.
Cool.
Okay, so let's start with Samley then. So Samley's working.
Family's gonna work the morning and afternoon of Sunday. I think that's all.
Okay. Then why don't you give me you're looking for a promotion here. They haven't seen you in a while, so they're looking for something special out of you. So why don't you tell me how Samley's going to try to impress in these shifts?
Yeah, I think she's gonna start doing some mixing and matching at pure random and hope something sticks. She's like, oh yeah,
With
this
the
top, this
outfits?
bottom, no one's ever thought of that.
Oh, sorry,
Wow.
she's working at the clothing store.
Oh yeah, clothing store. Yeah, church is out.
Okay.
Nice.
Then, well, okay. So what check do you think that is? You're just going to roll a luck check to see if
what's
you.
luck?
Okay.
D20.
Okay, roll me a d20 with disadvantage.
Shit. All right. Is this just roll it? or is it
Naturally
like-
unlucky.
Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind. Wait. No, didn't ask. All right. I'll roll another one.
Okay, 7's pretty weak.
See if I can make it worse. Nope.
Okay, so it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Samley would work those shifts, and wouldn't find that she really gains much ground, but she gets paid, and they seem happy that she showed up. Amy is there at the same time, working her shift as well. So you sort of work with her, but that is it. Is anybody else working in the morning? Is Milo working?
Yeah, Milo's working. He's working at the courthouse for sure.
Alice
Alrighty.
is
Is it
working
courthouse?
too.
Yeah, the county house.
Milo's
He's
working.
scribing.
Milo's looking for a promotion as well. So why don't you tell us what Milo's trying to do a good job here? I will say, by the way, Milo would find on this Sunday morning council meeting, there's a lot of chatter about the Stone Line Adventuring Academy and how things are really bad. how there's been some new news that's come to light about the headmaster and the safety of the students, and so Milo's sort of interest is piqued. So, what's he doing to try to level up here?
Oh, I think, and he's been very passive in what he's been doing, just like writing things down. And I think he would push for more details as a scribe and speak up once in a while.
Okay, what check do you think that is? I like that.
Investigation.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
He's like heading around asking council members to give some more info so he can take better notes. Let's see how he does.
Oh boy.
Pretty well, Milo. Like Milo, you think that that's actually a good strategy, and that these council members are happy to be asked. So you feel like you have a lot of success and get some great notes. I think the insight that you get is that there's rumors swirling that there was some misconduct found regarding Professor Stormweaver, and what's going to come of that is unclear. But they were sort of discussing and the safety of the students in the investigation and that sort of thing.
Nice.
So that happens. Does anybody else work in the morning or afternoon?
Alice?
Krista would like to work in the morning if
Okay.
she can at the store.
Yeah, I think I did. I did. Yeah. So Alice is working all day then? Or just the
I'm sorry, she's just gonna work morning, afternoon.
Okay.
I just
where's
changed it, so
Where's Alice? We haven't worked in a while.
autos
Um,
oddities.
Oh yeah. Alice is
Assistant to the
really
manager.
overachieving at this
Yeah.
job. Alice is doing a really good job. So why don't you, as you're sort of trying to learn more as assistant to the manager is your current title. What's Alice trying today?
I think she's going to. I want to do a deception check as I'm borderline misinforming about objects as I sell them to try and increase how many people are buying.
Smart move. It's a busy day at the store, so you'd think you're trying to make some quick sales. So yeah, go ahead and roll that.
And I will go ahead and use one of my beloved inspirations.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
One of them.
Which one?
I'll do Raleigh.
If you have a -2 with somebody, do I get an anti-beloved
Right.
inspiration?
What if you? I think if you have a -3, maybe.
Oh, okay. The true rival.
Yeah.
What?
Or minus
Holy-
for how many rivals you have.
Ooh.
That was a good roll.
Holy shit. Alice is going to be taking over this. She might get fired
Yeah.
because of how good she's doing. Otto's feeling threatened by Alice's success in the store.
Nice.
As you feel like you're making some progress, and it actually works. You get lucky a few times as well, and your lies are actually the truth, which is sort of a weird mental hurdle for Alice to find out. She tried to lie and was right. So
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
Was it a lie or was it the truth? And she's wrestling with that, but did a good job. Krissa is also pushing for a promotion. So what's Krissa gonna try in this recent shift to get a leg up?
I think she'd just be like very like enthusiastic and probably get Tilly to help organize shelves with her, so they look like really.
I will say you're
organized.
already an inventory expert.
Okay.
You already have that feat, right? I think I have it here that you have that. So if you don't have that, maybe we'll figure that out. I think you're already an inventory expert.
Yeah, you're right.
I think those two I added in secret. I think actually.
I do see those though.
Yeah. So you
But
can
yeah, I
definitely
think she'd just be like very like chipper and like more enthusiastic than usual with customers.
And what sort of check do you feel like that is?
Maybe like charisma.
Persuasion, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. And you think that this is a good idea because people here need this. As everybody's down, the only people who come into the store are like reluctant. Something broke. They need a new book. Like it's not a great day. So go ahead and roll that. Gosh, you guys.
Nice.
We're born
Nice.
NPCs.
That is
We always excel at our jobs. Fail
There's a lot of
classes.
main character energy happening right here. It's like, okay. Krissa, you bring a breath of fresh air to the Stone Lion campus store as everybody's super down, but you're being chipper and optimistic as everybody's day is brightened by visiting the store. Okay, well done. What are Bella and Enzo doing?
Enzo is studying
Okay.
a couple times and training for Magic Ball I put in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I also wanted to, at some point on the Sunday when we're all together, I would kind of gather everyone and Walter just left, but I'm gonna present. Yeah, Bella. Let's hear what Bella's doing, and then I'll.
Is Enzo going to do this maybe in the evening? Because I think that's when everybody's going to return potentially.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so as you're practicing Magiball, where's that? Yeah, you are trying to learn a new skill, and you had failed the last time, so you're going to try to get back to it and learn it this time.
Yep.
All right, what are you going for?
I will. I'll. What's this? Do I know what the skill is? The basis of it.
You think you're trying to use your physicality to your advantage in Magiball and potentially combat.
Okay. I will go for an intimidation check then.
Okay.
To try and use my physicality to kind of
put the opponent on edge before.
Before I even do anything.
Yeah, go for
it.
And
flex your muscles and.
I think I have. Oh no, it's a +1. Okay. Well, yeah, that's good still. I will use my beloved inspiration.
Okay.
It's a 12.
12 is a success.
Skating by.
Yes, you just barely managed to succeed as you're sort of getting the hang of that. You're like, wait, that worked. So you're gonna maybe chase that as you definitely get some progress there. As that happens, what is Bella doing?
So Bella is gonna try and work some more on her memory.
Nice.
But first she's gonna start out by just sending a quick thought to Talos and just be like, hey, look, I know I'm not good at remembering things, so if you could help me remember things, that would eventually help you. Like, help me help you.
I wouldn't.
And then she's gonna try and sit down and just start memorizing, like,
okay, interesting. So she's gonna try praying for help in the attempt at memory improvement.
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. Roll a religion check.
Okay.
As we'll see if Talos is in a.
Oh my god!
Hey, she did pretty well.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, he's feeling pretty good, and he's getting a little bit sick of you bugging him. Actually, so you feel like this is a worthwhile thing for him to assist you with, as you feel blessed. As you feel the blessing, you gain a D4 on the result of whatever this history check is, as you try to improve your memory.
You're making me do 2 intelligence checks in a row.
I know.
Okay.
You
Plus
need
a D4.
Well,
okay.
Still solid.
Well, still that is a success. As Bella, you feel like you've made progress as you actually had a successful. This is the first time you've ever successfully really tried and succeeded in remembering things.
Yes.
And so this is promising. So hopefully, encouragement for moving forwards. So that happens. Was there anything else for Bella?
No, that's what she spends like the whole morning and afternoon doing.
It goes well. Okay, Callum. What's Callum up to today?
I'm going to study up until I think the evening and look to see if there's any jobs because I don't have any.
I see. Yes. So Clark, I will let you. We'll do this maybe between sessions.
Okay.
You can take a look. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are.
You're kind of toward the
you can take a look at. They're in the journal here. I'll just post them to you, Clark, under job postings.
There's 3 different
so feel free to take a look and see if there's anything that catches your eye, and we can maybe come back next section and see if your character is into any of them to find that. So Callum can take a look around. Yeah, you're studying. Make sure to write that down. I think maybe it makes sense. Callum and Krissa are going to at least around the evening sort of come back and at least keep an eye out for their new friends. Callum's, I guess, only friend since he's come back to school, so we'll maybe leave that up in the air. Okay, so that's most of the day. I don't think we miss anyone? Okay.
No.
Then we'll head to the evening, as is Enzo trying to assemble the crew.
Yes, Enzo is trying to assemble the crew for like a dinner or some evening camaraderie. And I would kind of get up in front of the group and be like, well, hey everybody, I just wanted to gather you all, and I had a little gift for one of our own. Milo, I know you've been talking about getting a short bow for some time, and I think it'll help us all if you have one. So here you go, buddy. And I pull from behind my back a short bow.
Wow.
And some arrows, I guess. I didn't think of that, but I would have got some arrows as well.
We
Oh,
have
that's
all those
fair.
walloping arrows as well. I don't know if you're gonna use those.
Yeah,
but-
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
I'm
good.
gonna hold up
Right.
some walloping arrows and be like, "Do you want these, or should I give them to Callum?"
Wow, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done.
Just try not to shoot any of us and kill any civilians either. That's all I ask.
No, thanks. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I don't even know what to say. Yeah.
Welcome. You can say thanks with the bow sometime.
Okay.
Seriously though, does somebody want these walloping arrows? She's holding up 10 of
Oh,
them.
Cool. I have some already. This is great. I have 20 of them.
You can just add 10 from me, and I'll delete them.
So I don't really keep track of the ammunition for like the basic ammunition, but for the special ammunition, they are single use. So just keep that in mind.
Cool.
I have 15 as well, Walter. You can add. I'm gonna remove them from mine. So
Well,
might as well
okay.
put them all in your hands.
That's great. I've got 35 of these things.
And I'm deleting the short bow as well, my friend.
Wow. That's so good. I was saving up to buy a short bow.
Is the short bow for Milo like an extra short?
It's actually
It's a
normal.
longbow. Yeah.
It's like, does it work as a longbow for him? Which he has like proficiency.
Yeah, I guess
Because of the
halflings are used
places.
to living in a world that's meant for bigger people, so they're just used to it. They can just do
Yeah.
it, I guess. Like a longbow would be massive, but they do it. I don't know.
For Galen, I only ever had Galen using short swords and short bows. I never let him touch anything bigger.
Okay, so that happens as you guys are sort of all assembled Sunday night. What are you guys trying to do anything, or are we heading into Monday?
Also spend the rest of the evening studying, but
Yeah. Krista would be studying, I think.
you're
I'll,
welcome to study party.
Might as well. Oh, okay.
I guess I scared everybody a little bit with the grades. Like, I want to do better than 60. Come on. So,
I feel pretty good.
I was
Ella gives no
surprised.
fucks. So
I was
wow.
surprised Alice was at 73. I feel like I haven't studied that much more than anybody else.
you've studied the most.
Okay.
it's true. And you've helped me study some. So
Yeah.
that's the only way I'm at a 60.
You also have the highest intelligence. So,
Oh, okay. Is that factored in?
no, but it will be.
Okay.
Okay, well, then feel free to fill
We're
in
doing
your guys'
study
calendars, study up. And you guys head to bed on the Sunday evening as we head into Monday morning. As you guys wake up, it's, I think, the second week of lockdown. As you guys head in, it's sort of same drill as last week as you head up to class. We'll start with Enzo's class, who Krissa and Callum are in. I'm not gonna do Enzo's accent. I can't do it. I wish Rick was here.
We just gotta bring him back.
Yeah, we gotta bring him back to teach. His lesson is weirdly about apples. And he's like super into apples. So that's sort of strange, but you guys are going along with it.
Measures.
So give me a medicine check, you two.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, they're in a different class right now? What's happening?
They just have a
They
different
are.
adventuring teacher.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why we haven't seen them as much.
Wow,
Mm.
you both pass that first one. So on Monday, you guys are getting the hang of this. He seems to think that apples have some sort of medicinal property that could benefit you. And you're not really getting it yet, but you feel like, okay, you're following along so far.
Just imagine him being like, an apple a day.
That's definitely the name of the feat.
That's
Yeah.
the name of the lesson.
An apple a day is not nearly enough.
As you guys, the rest of you head to Dusty's class, as he seems incredibly grumpy this week, more so than usual. He's usually pretty like a 7 out of 10 grumpy. He seems about 8 or 9 as he seems agitated. He's grumpy. Goes, all right, Farkin. Okay, got a big Farkin lesson here today, and I know all of you are gonna Fark it up, so I don't know why we're Farkin bothering. Okay, but it's simple. It's simple as Fark. You're gonna split up and don't get Farkin lost.
This goes counter to one of the earlier lessons.
That's great because none of
Did
you
you learn
Farkin
that?
passed it anyways.
But
I don't remember learning that at all.
Of course you don't.
but
The
what if
lesson
I
is
want
don't
to
get
learn that
Farkin
one?
lost. Okay, don't get Farkin lost. It's pretty Farkin simple.
What
Wait,
if
so
I don't want
where-
to split the party?
Where are we going?
You're going nowhere. Don't get lost. It's simple. It's Farkin simple. You two. What is up with you two? I'm not in the Farkin mood today. Order. Keep your party in line, would you?
Hey, do you just teach everybody your dropkick?
No, What Fark are you talking about? Get out of here and don't get Farkin lost. As he
But-
is in no mood.
I don't want to split the party.
He didn't give a Fark. As you guys just have to not get lost on campus. It is the simplest lesson.
Renee
But
would fail.
I need you to
Yeah.
roll me a survival check.
Yeah, Renee would fail.
Sorry.
Alice might fail as well. So
Two questions.
we-
Is it-
can
Oh,
we
sorry.
stick together? Can I like stay with Bella?
You can try.
I don't know if it's
right?
better.
You can try.
I don't know how Bella's not great
Okay.
at this one today. Bella succeeded one class.
Okay, Alice is gonna think about Claire and use her beloved inspiration.
Does this seem like this class is not supposed to take place on campus?
Yes.
I'm glad I
Do
used
we,
that.
we get advantage because it's so much easier?
Maybe a lower GC.
Now, as you guys start exploring campus, you notice Dusty's like placed like half-assed things to like sort of try to be obstacles, like to try to help make you lost. But it's campus, like he can't disguise it too
Did you
much.
just like park all of our carts all around?
Yeah, like your carts are in weird places. There's like a barrel in the middle of a pathway or something.
Oh,
It's
look
like a
at these
pathetic.
crits. What is that? They're
It's
pro
campus.
again.
Can we learn by osmosis? Like if
Right.
the party crits enough, can the rest of us just
Yeah.
Okay, so Milo gets lost somehow. Milo, you're unfocused, and you get tricked by one of Dusty's things that sends you off
You
in
know,
the
the
wrong
barrels
direction.
are really big for a halfling.
Bella
Dreaming
also
about,
gets lost.
Amy.
Oh my gosh, Bella has performed so poorly. I
You know
feel
what?
for you, Melina.
No, you know what? After like realizing how she's doing with the class today, she's not coming back.
I mean, I don't think Dusty's upset about that at this
You
point.
might assume you
Uh,
got lost on the way back to class.
Yeah,
Alice almost got lost, and then she was remembered Claire showing her all the secret routes.
Alice does succeed. And holy shit, so Enzo and Samly,
Yeah.
like I guess you two sort of realize, wait a minute, don't get lost. I'm just gonna fucking sit right here. Like it's so
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. Just
You guys
sit in
don't
the
go
I wish
anywhere.
Bella had figured that out.
You know exactly where you need to be, which is right here. So you succeed critically.
Cool.
Let me just update that.
Emily and I are just shooting the shit in the class the whole time.
Yes, this seems like the lamest class in a long time. But you're doing well. Okay. As you guys head off to your regular class afterwards, you do get diverted though, as it seems like there's a impromptu assembly in the Great Hall. As you guys are waved that way, is everybody going?
So this is happening in the afternoon
Yes,
instead of our normal class.
correct. Yeah.
I'll go.
I'll also go.
So we'll go.
Milo will try to
Those
find
things
his
for
way
sure.
there.
Hey, has anyone seen Milo?
Milo
He was in class.
actually got lost in the crowd going to the assembly and is already there.
I feel like Bella's already there too. Like I don't
Yeah.
think she would have gone. She's just kind of there anyways.
Ella also found her way there.
I
Is
just imagine
Callum
her
going or is
walking
Callum gonna
around.
fuck off?
She forgot what the objective was, and then she was like, "Oh, people are
Oh,
heading
where's
this
all
way.
these
Let's
people
go."
going?
I guess Callum's going as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys arrive, you see that Gary Trent Sr. is at the front, sort of standing at the podium as everybody's sort of gathering. Seems very confused about what's going on here. As this sort of wasn't a scheduled assembly, this was only sort of announced just this morning. As the teachers are sort of also seem kind of confused at what's going on. As Dusty is super grumpy as well. Again, as your specific teachers sort of seem uncertain with why you guys are here as well. As Gary Trent sort of raises his hands to try to quiet everybody down, as it takes a while, a little while for everybody to settle down, but he does speak up. He says, "All right, good day, everyone. I apologize for the impromptu assembly, but this just couldn't wait. I have some big news that concerns the future of the school, and I wanted to let you all know as soon as possible for your earliest convenience." As he's sort of looking somewhat uncertain, as he says, "It is with great regret that I announce that Professor Headmaster interim Valeria Stormweaver is to be relieved of her duties effective immediately as headmaster." I guess there's cheers that happen.
I think Alice is just confused. Like,
Stanley
Or
will
the party
absolutely
feels
lose
victorious.
breathtaking.
Who's going to replace them before we clap?
yeah, that's what Alice is waiting for.
He pauses. He pauses as like there's cheers that go up, and he's confused. He goes, well, okay, I guess that that is positive news for the community, as it seems like the corruption runs far deeper than even originally imagined. I thank you all for your patience. Being installed as the interim headmaster will be myself, Gary Trent Sr., and I will oversee the transition during this hard time.
I did this.
What, you shout out?
Yeah.
What did you shout?
Who decided this?
He ignores you. He sort of looks over. He looks over.
Oh.
And he sort of gathers himself and continues. Says, the school is under investigation for serious malpractice, many safety concerns, workplace sexual harassment, and many other potential offenses that have occurred on these grounds. And it's my responsibility as safety officer and interim headmaster to navigate these challenging times. I will be looking to clean things up here and make things far less delinquent. If we can't turn things around, I'm afraid that the school may need to be closed. So I appreciate all your patience, your cooperation with the investigations, and that you continue with your classes and your studies and do what you can to stay out of trouble. I hope I have made myself clear. I will not answer any questions, as he looks at inevitably a bunch of people who are like going to try to like raise their hand and answer questions. So I will not be answering any questions. Should you wish to discuss any of this further, or you have leads on any of these investigations, please come and see me in the headmaster's office. Thank you and good day. As he sort of closes things up and sort of leaves, as there's a lot of confusion happening right now, as the teachers, I think you guys are getting the sense that the teachers are confused that this happened as well. It's sort of a bit of a surprise to them. And definitely the students is a mixed bag of reactions. I think some students cheered like you guys when they heard Stormweaver was leaving. Nobody really knows much about Gary Trent other than he's a pretty serious guy. So they're not sure what to expect. But the school being closed, I think generally everybody wants to be here, I think. So there's sort of some apprehension in the crowd.
Gary Trent was the head of the security initiative, right?
Correct. He is a counselor as well of the King City Council.
He was the one we met in Stormweaver's office who mentioned, like, to Alice that Stormweaver was gonna, I don't know, like he had dirt on her, basically, it sounded like.
Right, so she turned out to be super corrupt, which we basically knew.
But I don't know if she actually was now.
Yeah,
because what if he just went in the office? Like, I think we got that note because we, like, I don't know. My theory is that Groslin like led us to the office so that we could see that he was trying to plant evidence about Stormweaver there.
To what end? What's Groslin's MO? Why is he doing all of this?
Because his dad is like one of the leader of the syndicate.
What's his dad's MO then? I mean, they were doing some illegal shit, but they're also trying to blow up the school.
They're making money selling drugs and prostitution at the school, which I mean, I feel like they probably have beef with the school too, but
I'd blow up the school because the guards seem useless, but we students are trying to stop them. So why not just destroy the source of the people who can stop him?
Right. Well, so wait, sorry. So to summarize then everything he said, like what are the key issues that are going to lead to the school's close right now? Like, I don't think he was super specific, like what exactly it is. He said there's corruption.
I think
Stormweaver was corrupt, but Stormweaver's out.
I think it would be like what really gets the school closed is probably parental concerns that their kids aren't safe there.
Dying,
So students dying and or like, I don't know, like drugs and prostitution on campus clearly isn't.
Well, there should be no drugs or prostitution on campus anymore. And this is what happens when you don't read the terms and conditions when you send your kid to adventuring school.
Not to mention there was a ton of theft on campus as well.
The theft is new, but we've taken down both the prostitution ring and the drug ring now. The drugs will probably take a minute or two to go away, but those should stop.
Yeah.
The casino actually kind of has no impact on the school.
No, they were stealing stuff, I think.
Oh yeah,
they were. I guess now that you guys think about it, after you confronted Lady Seraphina, nothing you haven't noticed anything been stolen from you since.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys would think of that, but now that you think about it, you think, oh yeah, we were being stolen from for a while, and then it stopped.
Okay. So then, but like, have we heard of other people getting stolen from though? Still,
Only in the Dirt District it was mentioned twice.
that was before we went to talk to her, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So we haven't heard of any stealing since. So honestly, the syndicate's impact on the school could be at a bit of a standstill right now. I'm actually Samily's starting to swing the other way and wanting to use the lady at the casino to get it Griswold and Groslin, because we've been struggling to get at them. I mean, we did take down the drug ring, but I'm trying to piece out from that what we can do to help the school. Doesn't sound like much, because it sounds like they're just doing investigations into some corruption, and we can't even walk around the campus without getting lost right now. So, well, we could also just go talk to them. We could.
Yeah, I think Alice is just kind of torn because I mean, I think she would express like, but how am I going to get my dad reinstated?
Well, we go in there and demand it.
But aren't they going to give all the credit to Terry Sr., Jr., whoever? Now,
I don't think the credit matters as much as getting your father back in charge. I mean, things were fine when he
how
was
are we
here.
going to get him back in charge if they think that Terry Sr., Jr. made everything possible?
We continue to sabotage the school until they bring Donald back.
We should just get your dad a new career. It might be easier.
No, the school was pretty good when Downey was here.
Maybe. Oh, we should just start our own school. Put him in charge.
How long has this
Shut
Gary
down.
Trent Sr. been on the scene? Because it feels like he came out of nowhere. What does he have to do with adventuring?
Has he always been on the council for the school, or is that new?
Yeah, do we even know if he has any qualifications or who decided that he was going to be in charge?
If only we knew someone who attended all the council meetings.
Yeah, as we all look at Milo.
How long has he been on the council?
Wow. Well, I do remember something about him, although Milo doesn't remember anything.
Garrett really doesn't want to help here.
Yeah.
Garrett has played all the cards, and I think they are on the table.
Wow.
You can always go back and revisit the Dirt District as well. So that has been they're all out there.
I do remember that he was helping, if this is wrong, let me know, but Joe Finetti robbed the palace? Not that I would know anything about that.
You're mixing up some pieces of information. You did get a piece of information about Joe, and you did know somebody was trying to rob the palace, but they're not the same.
Alice would be also like, Joe robbed the palace.
Joe robbed the palace, but we ran into a meeting with Joe.
Speaking of Joe, as you guys are discussing heading back, you see the teachers head back, except you notice that Joe is not present.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh my gosh, is Joe not here? Was he actually having an affair with Stormweaver?
Gross.
I'm not paying nearly enough attention.
No. Bo is my teacher, correct?
Yeah, Bo is your teacher.
Hey, can we go talk to Bo? Ask him about Joe?
And if he won't talk, we'll just threaten him to turn him into a bunny rabbit like my mom does all the time.
As Alice will minor illusion a bunny, ready to go.
All right.
Yeah, is he somewhere around here?
Yeah, you guys can catch up to him as he's heading back to his class. As you quickly rush up to him.
Teach. Do you have a second?
Hey there, Porter. How's it going?
Hey, good. Thanks, boss. So we were just wondering, where's your brother? We didn't see him at the meeting there. Did something happen to him?
Oh, fuck,
with
yeah,
Uncle
I
Joe?
feel fucking naked here without him, bud. As he sort of leans in, he goes, okay, don't fucking tell anyone. I'm not supposed to be saying, but man, fuck this. They announced that Stormweaver got fired, yeah, but Joe, he got fucking fired too, eh? They're trying to keep that on the fucking down low, but it really burns my fucking chaps, man. But I want to try to keep my fucking job because I gotta support his ass now too.
Why did he get fired?
Because he was fucking Stormweaver. But as he sort of yells it, fuck. Porter, quit fucking making me. I'm angry about this shit, eh?
A bunny rabbit is easier to feed than a person.
Alice will minor illusion a bunny.
Yeah, but bunnies also
don't know why that's fucking relevant, but anyway, he was doing her dirty, Porter. All this shit goes. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I'm too fucking dumb to understand, eh? So I don't know.
Well, do you think there was something else going on, or just some impropriety?
Oh, it was totally offside what they were doing, but there's no way that they should have been in a relationship, especially when she was headmaster. But I don't know, like, you saw her. Joe couldn't resist, man.
Is that really enough grounds to get Stormweaver kicked out, though? Like, why did they kick her out?
Stormweaver for fucking sure, but Joe? No, she was the senior.
But I mean, was that all she did? Was just having an affair with Joe?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't know what that lady did. She was an enigma. She spun Joe right around, eh?
Well, are they
I didn't
still
mean that physically,
together?
but now that
we gotta go ask Joe.
Can I
nah, don't
insight
fucking
check?
worry about Joe.
Does he know a little bit more than he's telling us?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check. Yeah, I think you would get the sense that you're not quite sure. Like, I think you would assume that he's being honest, but I'm not sure that he's too dumb to be able to read that well.
Yeah, he barely knows what he's saying.
Yeah.
How could they just appoint this new guy? Why wouldn't they bring back Downing?
I'm trying to comb through the dirt dishers. You can't do a search in Roll20, but you can do a search in the page source.
Yeah.
So I've opened them all up and I'm trying to find all the articles on him. And the first article I found says that he is very against Downing. He does not like Downing, like Trent.
So you can also, there's an external journal on Roll20. If you open the game, you can go content and then external journal. And you can open it on an additional page and just list out all the text. So you don't have to do the page source if it's easier.
Oh, wait, no, Trent hates the school. He's like denounced the whole school apparently. How do I forget all this stuff? Like I read it and then it's gone from my brain.
Oh, I read the Dirt Disher and then I 2 weeks and it's gone.
Yeah.
I just look for
reading
references
perhaps the
myself.
most atrocious act yet is his public denouncement of the Stone Lion Adventuring Academy, labeling it as an entitlist and exclusionary institution. Trent Sr. accused the Academy of hoarding power and wealth.
I mean, so do you guys think he's going to do something bad to the school, or do you think this is all a ploy on his part to become headmaster? Or maybe both?
I have a headache.
Oh no, he's trying to shut it down for sure.
Yeah, it seems like he's setting it up for failure, and then he has an excuse to shut it down.
Oh, he was also the one who pushed for the relaxation on the drug offenses.
Are we walking or just standing here?
Yeah, I gotta get out of here, eh? Like, I shouldn't be talking to you guys about this. So if you're trying to figure this shite out, let me know, eh? But I mean, in the meantime, I gotta keep my fucking job. So see you in class, Porter.
Thanks, Teach.
Yeah, he walked away.
Okay. Well, something definitely sounds up. I'm just catching wind of all this now, so I have no idea what's been going on.
Wow, Garrett really has been laying like a long.
I mean, I feel like
trail.
I've been here.
I'm reading these in reverse order, and I'm seeing it like de-escalate, I guess.
No.
But it's like he comes into power and he starts like getting in with all the lower class people, and now he's denouncing the school for hoarding wealth, and now all of a sudden he's leading the school, and then also he relaxes all the drug laws, and then the school gets flooded with drugs, and now he's worried about corruption in the school, and I bet this guy runs the syndicate.
Hey, what if we just go talk to the syndicate and ask why they've been messing with the school so much? Is that an awful idea? Are they getting, or see if we can figure out if they're getting rewards from Terry Sr. Jr.? Is it, I don't,
Who
Senior
feels
or
like
Junior?
getting
I don't
attacked?
know. I still can't figure out if it's Senior or Junior. Is it both?
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is a player on the Raptors, the Toronto Raptors.
Oh.
Gary Trent Sr. is this character.
Okay.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
if you feel like getting attacked, you can go talk to them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna shoot
very
on
much.
sight.
Well, how else are we supposed to keep this school safe?
Well, perhaps we could go and talk to the lady at the casino. She knows quite a bit, and she said she'd talk to us.
But didn't she just want us to take down the boss of the syndicate?
Right, but that is what we're doing. So,
Mm.
I mean, I don't want her in power, but also she might have information that'll really help.
Yeah, and we
You think
have
that's
made
safe,
progress. Gotta have
Uh,
a bargaining chip now.
Didn't we all almost die last time we went there?
well, last time we attacked them unprovoked.
Unprovoked.
So just don't do that.
Okay, well, are we doing anything tonight?
Well, we could try to invite her to talk somewhere else rather than us walking into their den.
Just try to get a message to her or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's Gideon's mom.
So you want to ask Gideon?
Well, maybe not me. I think some of y'all have a better relationship with him,
Are
but
any of us friends with Gideon? I don't think so.
Do any of us even have a +1 with Gideon?
I
Like-
don't think so. No, I think we're all, if not negative. I know Alice is negative.
Okay. Well, then let's say this. You guys head back to Res. It's nighttime, so I don't know, unless you guys are going to try to, I guess the choice is, are you going to try to break curfew and sneak out of the campus?
Family
No.
really wants to just break the rules, but I don't actually have a reason to leave campus right now. So
Yeah, I don't know. We have like a good
Okay.
idea
Well,
of what to
then
do.
let's keep it moving.
I would love to
Um,
work, but I just still want to roll with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you want that class. You want to don't get lost.
Yeah,
Uh,
he started off with
yeah.
a crit, and he's really focused on his studies now.
You just got to make friends with Tacitus. You got to check the people's boons. Come on.
Yeah.
the trouble is, like, the people who have the boons that I want are not the people I want to be friends with.
Well, get
I'm
past
going
it.
through and I'm like, oh, this boon would be cool. Oh, this guy's no.
I don't know though. Like, would your character just get past it? I feel like I don't look at the boons because I'm like, I'm just gonna be friends with people I want to be friends with and hope I get something good out of it.
If we're still just kind of like hemming and hawing about like, oh, what should we do? Bella's just gonna go. I'm assuming we're at our Rose room at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna go through the fireplace and be like, Gideon, is Gideon here? Is there somebody named Gideon here?
I mean, I get, yeah, like he'd have to be there. Like, why wouldn't he be there?
On a Sunday night right before school starts again, right?
Well, it's a Monday night now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
at this point it's Monday night, yeah.
Yeah. So Bella, Gideon have no interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, none.
So he's gonna sort of lazily come out of his room and go, what do you? Hey, Bella, right? Hey.
Yeah, hi.
You calling for me?
Are you Gideon?
Oh, yeah, yes, yeah, totally.
Then yes, I am.
Oh, I
Hi.
thought you were probably here to see that loser Porter.
Oh no, I just saw him. So
Oh,
no. I know I really actually wanted to ask you a question.
oh, yeah. Why don't you? I mean, go for it. I'm an open book.
Yeah, your mom.
Yeah, you see his face. He just goes like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a different question? How's your day going?
"No, it's fucking fine. It's fucking fine." Yeah. What about my mom? What do you want?
We want to talk to her actually. But we don't really want to get knocked out this time.
Who's we?
Surprise party?
No. As he turns around and heads back to his room.
Oh, okay. Good night, I guess. Well, I'll come back to the fireplace.
Good try.
Alice is just studying.
Well, he said no. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Was it a
Okay.
firm no, or was he like, oh, you know?
Was what?
Was his no like super firm?
What no was that?
Oh my god.
When you talk to Gideon there.
Who's Gideon?
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go
All
to
right.
bed.
Hey Bella,
Yeah,
you
so
need
we
to
head
study
to
with
bed.
me?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you can, if you want, under the curfew, you can study in your room on the evening part.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Are you gonna study with us? Just keep hanging out in our our dorm room.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so feel free to fill that in. We'll move over to Tuesday, where you guys wake up, head over to class once again with Dusty and Enzo. As it's the exact same as yesterday. You can tell though that Dusty is even more on edge than he was the day before, as he is maximum agitation.
I'm gonna see that, and I'm just gonna turn back around and go back to my room.
oh my god.
I'm gonna try and grab Bella and be like, "Hey, you're not gonna stay for class?
No,
Why not?"
because I have a feeling I'm not gonna do well, like I haven't the entire year.
And your feelings are always right.
Yeah, now get off.
What if I dare you to stay?
Well, then I'll stay, but it's gonna be pointless. Waste my time, sure.
Humor me.
Okay.
See, pointless.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sad.
Yeah. So with that note, yeah, if everybody in Dusty's class can give me a survival check, and Krissa and Callum can give me a medicine check. Bella gets lost.
Actually, she just heads back to her room.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Alice is like, hey, stay. Bella does not stay.
I know.
Okay, so that happens.
Like, it's ridiculous. I have a plus fucking 4 on this roll, and I cannot roll above a goddamn 6.
You're not meant to do well in class.
No.
Not meant
You
to
know,
do
Freya
that.
was self-taught. That's clearly the way that Talos wants this to go.
It must be. Yeah, it must be the challenges. Bella, Samly, yikes.
Going the other way today.
Look at all these 13s.
Samly blew
And
it.
I don't even have beloved inspiration anymore.
Family, I guess, didn't like this chit chat with Enzo, and is like, I gotta get out of here.
You know, I'm gonna go find that nice guy from last night.
Nice. So Krista succeeds. Alice succeeds. Jeez.
There's a lot of 13s. I told you.
Wow. Callum succeeds. So this has been a good week of class for everyone except for Bella. Enzo succeeds. And Milo succeeds. Great day all around.
Enzo's gonna try and stay in the room again and kind of probe Dusty for if he knows any information about the corruption specifically.
Yeah, roll a investigation check with advantage. Yeah, as Dusty seems about ready to burst today, as it wasn't that difficult to convince him. As he just starts yelling, it's Farkin, yeah, all these Farkin idiots, and Stormweaver, Fark, she was hot, but she had rocks for brains, gets Farkin fired for Farkin, that dumbass. Of course there's Farkin corruption here. It's full of corruption. I mean, it's a private school. What the fuck do you think is going on here? And this guy comes in using that as an excuse to Farkin fire everybody? It's bullshit is what it is, Enzo. You better watch your Farkin self. As he just goes on a tangent. I don't think he would have any new information for you.
Okay.
But I think he would sort of confirm your thoughts that there's a lot of sus stuff that goes on here. This is a private school. There's really no reason. It's not publicly funded. You all pay tuition. It's not like there's no reason that this guy, like, it's a gray area basically, that this guy is injecting himself, but he seems pissed that it's happening at all. And he also mentions that I guess this would be new, is that Trent's been giving him a very hard time about his curriculum, and how he hasn't written anything down. His lessons are ridiculous, like that he punched students for an entire week in week 2, that he was getting a real hard time for that. He called everybody idiots in week 3. So Dusty's sort of being accused of physically and verbally abusing his students, which
probably is
kind of true.
Yeah.
Kind of true. But he sort of vents to you about that. Okay.
Right.
Hey, Dusty, will you teach me how to block or dodge a drop kick?
No,
Why not?
because I don't Farkin know. I only know how to deliver the kicks. I don't dodge that. Right? What do you think I Farkin am? I'm a double kicker. I'm not a dodger.
Well,
Oh,
is there anybody else in our class who knows how, so I get to try?
No, you gotta Farkin talk to Rico. He knows how to dodge everything except volleys of arrows. So, I mean, you gotta. He can help you out, but you're not in this Farkin class, are you? You're in mine.
Well, that hurt.
What, the volley of arrows or
Volley of arrows?
Yeah. Okay.
As you guys continue to your afternoon classes, there has been a dirt disher drop. I don't think there's anything new in here, but I haven't read it. So
Let me add that to my Trent comb I'm doing.
I
First news in Stormweaver.
I think this one's just summarizing everything that he announced yesterday.
Well, my search went from 11 instances of Trent to 17.
Yeah, he's mentioned a lot in this article. I think so. In your guys' afternoon classes, everybody except for Krissa and Samly hear nasty rumors about Krissa and Samly. That they're children, that they've never hooked up with anyone before, they're total prudes, that they're like totally uncool and shouldn't be invited to any parties.
Wow. We can't have ourselves another Aussie on our hand. They're totally cool.
Yeah.
Alice is going to play pranks on anybody she hears, like tying their shoelaces together and whatnot.
in wizard class.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of nerdy folks in your class, so you're able to have a field day. But Professor Harry Bottom definitely notices, but he seems distracted as well.
Okay.
Either Trent is the dirt disher, or the dirt disher is Trent's best friend. Holy smokes!
Oh, was it really positive about Trent?
It loves him. It's like he's a beacon of hope. Changes on the horizon, and Trent will lead us on a crusade against the forces of darkness and save our academy. That's a direct quote.
Okay, I won't back off that. I mean, hey, the dirt disher is the dirt disher, so I'm not gonna censor them.
ChatGPT is very unbiased.
Favorites.
Yeah, I do kind of like the idea that in game the dirt disher is just like, I don't know, even like the professors and stuff just take notes every day, and those notes are somehow magically collected, and then it just somehow verbally prompts a dirt disher.
That would be cool. I did the GPT does know. I think it knows. I'm not sure if it knows, but I tried to tell it the origin of the dirt disher.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if it takes that into account. I don't know, so I won't correct it. But I may have. I think I've retconned one thing it wrote. Maybe
you could You could ask it who is the.
You know, like I'm not allowed to tell you.
Creator.
Yeah, but it might make up an answer based on somebody who it wrote about before. I can tell you something wrong because I've tried that because I tried to tell it not to say who it is, but then anyway, yeah. So
okay, I was thinking like I've been like subconsciously, not very actively, trying to track down like what events are reported, what are not, and who's there when they are, but to very little success. It's always like, oh, everyone was there for this, and like we were there. I think there's like a couple people you could maybe rule out because we would do something with like one other person and then it wouldn't get reported, but also maybe it just wasn't interesting enough.
Well, I'm also like, we had our like penta date and that wasn't in there, so we know
not until later, and it wasn't even mentioned that it was a penta date. Yeah,
it was like, oh, there was some secret gathering,
right? And that was like 2 or 3 dirt dishers later. Like,
yeah,
that could be a red herring though. Maybe one of the people we were with was the dirt disher, but they didn't want us to get suspicious by reporting too quick.
That's always an option.
No, it has always done things like instantly.
But not if it was like, not if the person was with us. Like if we did something on our own, the next day would be reported. But if we were with the person who's the dirt disher, they might hold off to make it seem like we weren't there.
That the dirt disher is like
also it's AI generated.
Maybe one day we'll find out. Who knows?
Okay, you guys head to regular class after reading Dirt Disher 27. Head into your evening. Are you guys trying to do anything tonight, or just gonna do maybe some studying and call it a night? Head to Wednesday.
Hey guys, isn't it kind of a problem that Gearforge might be using the stuff at the dump to continue to make constructs that it might attack the school?
Wait, who's doing what?
That's still a problem.
I don't think anything at the dump will be a problem.
Why not?
I think we tore it up pretty good.
Wait, what did we do? What happened?
Wasn't that only the drugs?
Oh,
don't worry. All of the machine parts.
Drugs?
Oh, well,
I'm just gonna pat like Bella's shoulder.
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of parts there they maybe were sourcing from, but unless we burn down the whole dump, I don't think there's much we can do about that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you think we could find evidence that Gearforge was like helping them make things? What if we like investigate him or his office?
Maybe. I feel like the Trent problem is bigger and more immediate.
Or even if one of you guys go talk to more immediate, what if another one of those dragons show up on campus?
There won't be a campus the way he's going.
So do we need to talk to somebody from the syndicate?
Tries the same thing again the next time.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, but how are we going to do that, Bella?
Well, do you feel like being attacked?
Yeah, that sounds like a great day. I ask every day to get attacked.
Wait a second. No, you don't.
Does it guarantee that we're going to get attacked if we go talk to these syndicate people?
Is that normally what happens when you talk to evil people? Bad guys?
Oh, is that what it? Well, I'm looking to sharpen my skills anyway, so I'm up for it.
Well, I think we'll get attacked if we go to the Bugbear Village. I don't think we'll be attacked if we go to the casino.
Why would we not be attacked at the casino?
Yeah, we've
She
tried to burn
wants
the
to
place
work with
down.
us. She said the offer stands. We can go back. So if they attack us on sight, that doesn't benefit her.
Well,
I
do
don't
we
think
know
she said
somebody
we
that
could
has
go
a
back.
connection to whoever you're talking about?
What are we gonna ask her? We're
No,
gonna
we don't.
ask her like what is our plan to ask her?
We could tell her we finally decided we're gonna work with her to take down get his wall, get his balls. I don't know.
Yeah, Grisballs. His name should have been Grisballs.
That's probably what the lower syndicate members that don't like him call him.
Just like how we had Balrus, that we not his name, but this is what we called him.
But that was his name. That was definitely.
That was his name. Yeah.
Ball roast.
No, it was definitely Balrus.
Right.
Do we all agree that we want to kill the head of the syndicate?
What? We are not killing anyone. Oh my god.
We just want to
Hallows,
stop.
help me.
I'm just going to
crime
like
and the corruption.
gesture at Bella.
Absolutely, we're going to kill.
We're not killing anybody.
I think we need to be prepared to kill. But
No.
You can wear your badge. Your badge will stop you from killing.
We are not collectively, we're not killing anyone.
How is this really gonna help though? Won't another syndicate member just step up and take his place? Also, won't that not stop the new headmaster that's still bent on destroying the school?
Well, so the casino lady will step up if we take out the syndicate leader.
Why should we trust her anymore? Didn't she also?
No, she's worse. She's worse.
So how does this
we
solve
got to
anything?
investigate Gary Trent Sr.
Well, you were asking about
and
this
maybe
syndicate. I
Gearforge.
said, yeah, I said we should take out Ted.
I kind of think Trent is a good guy, though.
I mean,
I'm for him.
I mean, just do we all agree that our goals should be trying to protect the school or stopping this headmaster who potentially wants to harm the school?
I don't think he wants to harm the school.
It's not necessarily stopping the syndicates, protecting the school.
His tax policies are taking from the rich and giving to the poor. Like, he's really looking out for everybody.
He only did that to get the mass majority of people to like him so he could get voted into the school so he could take it down.
But also most of the people at the school are rich.
I mean, he actively said he does not like the school, and he spoke out against it multiple times.
But
he wants it gone.
But he wants to take care of it and change it so that he can like it.
He said that to get in. Now he can do whatever he wants. He's headmaster.
I feel like you're just saying stuff to kill people.
All right, first of all, Milo.
I'm kind of decided to be on Bella's side now.
Milo,
we should not be
Have we
doing
checked that this is actually Milo?
I'll like pinch him.
Yeah, I'm like poking like
that party.
Your hand goes through and you feel fur underneath.
Oh god.
That party we were at, she made good points. And maybe we do need more rules. And Trent seems like a good thing for the school.
I'm trying to remember what side of that argument Amy was on. What side of the argument was Amy on?
Are you feeling okay, Milo?
Amy did not pick a side. She was the only one that did not pick a side out of the NPCs.
So he's not whipped. What's wrong with you? Are you broken?
I think it's time for me to grow up.
What are you talking about?
Start dealing with problems, face our fears, and Trent's not that bad. Give him a chance.
So you're on his payroll.
Is he paying you?
You're the dirt disher writing all that flowery gunk.
Well, Mallow,
Alice, I think is serious. Like, is he paying you?
Have you met him before? Like, have you worked with him or something?
I've met with him or met him briefly, but he doesn't know that I met him particularly. I just took notes. We might have exchanged a couple words.
You did all meet him one time.
We did.
Yeah, at the bar.
But like actually, well, yeah, that's true because he was one of the guys that was going into the headmaster's office, right?
Yeah, and I think
Actually, you met him twice. Yeah, maybe 3 times. You met him a few times.
Mel hasn't met him.
I feel like he met with Joe and had a map, possibly, but I'm not sure.
He had a map of the school?
Well,
I think you're mixing up Joe and Flynn.
Yeah, I think Alice is already like, Joe is not part of this.
I'm mixing up. Okay, for some reason I thought Trent met with Joe for some reason, but it was
no Delgado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because
okay.
I mean, Trent also
seems like we're not going to solve it tonight. So you guys talk about it. Can't decide anything. Head to the rest.
Do some studying.
I definitely
do some studying. Feel free to fill that schedule. You guys wake up Wednesday. as you wake up and head to class. We're on to midweek. What is Bella doing? I know everybody else is going to class.
Bella doesn't even leave the room. Like,
Got
not even giving Alice a chance to like.
I think
convince her
Alice
to
is
try
gonna try
stay.
and promote
Like,
that you at least study during the day, and she's gonna like leave a bunch of books, and she's gonna have like a few like 20 questions. She's gonna be like, okay, will you repeat each of these like 50 times to study? Well,
Bella's gonna see all that, and then she's just gonna sit down and do her like prayer / memorization stuff that she did on the weekend.
Okay, sounds good. I think Talos is eager to help you, but he's also busy.
He's also busy, yeah.
Yeah, you can give me a religion check and a history check. Everybody else can give me survival or medicine, depending on which class you're in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, mine was medicine, wasn't it? Yeah.
Enzo.
I forgot.
Alice
even all the
should have stayed
memorization
too.
I'd already done.
I feel like I've already learned this. 2 crits and a pass.
Bella is. I don't know what to say, Melina.
Yeah.
I think Melina's just gonna go to bed. Like, there's no point.
The odds are that you pass something.
Yeah.
And, right? Like that's a high chance.
I have a
This is
+4
very
on survival, and it's not happening.
You know what? You just need to work more and like progress in your job and other things.
I can't. I literally cannot work. And then I can't go work at the Savior's Bar because there's a curfew.
Yes,
Sneak out.
It's brutal.
Maybe we should
Okay, I'm
just do
looking for
magic
medicine.
ball. Who's gonna stop?
Krista, that is a failure, unfortunately.
I think
As
we
this
all
apple
failed.
thing is really starting to weird you out. Callum, same thing as you two are like, what the fuck? Like, okay, we get this
Worms
apple
and
thing.
apples.
Why are we
How's that
really doing this?
Bella's also
Everybody-
going to skip her cleric class, and she's just gonna go find like whatever workout room. She's just gonna punch a punching bag for the fucking rest of the day.
I hope it's cathartic for her, but with her luck, we might fail that check too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bella fails that. Enzo, yikes, man. As you feel like you've locked this not getting lost thing, as you're nailing it, Alice, yikes, not quite.
I thought I saw Rosalind and I just go on a wild goose chase.
Samly, oops, getting lost. Bella doesn't even show up. Milo, 11, not going to cut it.
Oh.
So Enzo, by basically doing nothing, is dominating this class, and is feeling really good about it. As that happens, I think I got everybody. As Bella, you are just punching a punching bag. Roll me something. We just got to see how she's doing.
Strength.
I'll just roll you a basic D20.
It's gonna be low.
Okay. Hey.
Roll fine there.
Hey, she can do that. She's dominant in combat, I guess. Like she's picking
Which
up.
is funny because she never hits anything.
Yeah.
She's crushing this dummy. As you guys head to your regular classes, and nothing eventful happens there, as you're sort of everybody's still a bit on edge this week about everything that's been going on. So all your teachers are sort of strongly in line, and the rumors are continuing to swirl about Krissa and Samily.
I'm gonna start punching people that I hear saying bad shit about them.
Has Krissa heard anything, or is she still like oblivious to it?
Yeah, I guess none of your friends told you. So I guess Krissa and Samily are still oblivious to it. Yes. I would say Bella wouldn't hear this because she's not in class.
That's fine.
Yeah. So she would have heard it yesterday, but yeah, today.
Today it wasn't going to bother her yesterday, but it would definitely bother her today if she heard it.
Yeah.
The rumors are sort of accelerating. Like, maybe are Krissa and Samly together? Is that why they were acting like kids and playing in sandcastles? Like, are they dating? Like, is that something that's going on? Are they both like out in the woods? Like, does the Lander bless them? Like, obviously not. As it's like very, I wouldn't say people are just passing this on, but like that's the scuttlebutt of what's been going on. Okay, as we head into Wednesday evening, is anybody doing anything tonight?
I would love to speak with 2 different people. I would love to go and speak to Trent And I'd also love to go and speak with Stormweaver.
Interesting, because those are two people that I don't know that you know where they are.
Well, Trent said we could go talk to him in his headmaster place anytime, which I know he lied, but I'm going to go.
He did say that. He did say that.
Yeah. And then, can't be that hard to find Stormweaver. Just a pretty prominent figure. Hopefully she lives in the city.
Yeah. Not at the school anymore,
Also,
though.
I think that as a side project, if we want to lure in Groslin and have fun doing it, we should just reorganize Magiball. I mean, Bella, you used to do that. You're pretty good at it. You could reorganize it. And then once we get a game going...
Not there.
Yeah, so I will say, so as Samly finishes class, there's a very brief period where she can do anything before it's now curfew. And she would have to sort of sneak out. So
we can sneak out later, that's fine.
You could, yeah. So I guess in that time, what is she trying to do?
Well, I don't think she would do anything until like meeting up with everyone in the evening to talk.
Okay, so you're gonna meet up with everybody back in res in the evening after curfew, and now you're gonna figure something out.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, you guys all make it back to res. You are there.
Anyways, I would say everything I've said so far. But yeah, we should absolutely, and then I'm sure that would piss off Tven, which would be just funny. But yeah, I think we should start our own Magiball, and then also I want to talk to him and I want to talk to Stormweaver.
All right, so is everyone interested in reorganizing Magiball? Because I am, but that would go against the rules of Gary Trent Sr.
Did they plan playing it, or did they just cancel the school league?
I would know the answer, but I probably wouldn't remember.
They did not ban playing it. They didn't.
There's no games anymore.
They just put in a curfew during the time that you would have been playing.
But the field is on the campus, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So you could just play.
But will we have anybody to play with?
Well, get the other teams back together.
I mean, I've been going and practicing, so the more the merrier.
Actually, that's probably better. If you've been practicing and the rest haven't, we might actually have a chance.
What are the repercussions if they don't agree to this anyway?
Then we fight them. No, I'm just joking. Well, you're
Do you
also
always
serious.
solve things with violence? Is that like a Lathander thing?
No, but new. I've never fought the teacher, so that would be new.
Did your parents just like not love you as a kid?
Alice like gasped.
Wow.
Especially because she knows a little more about families than anything.
I don't know. I never met them.
As Alice is
Okay,
like,
so they
panicked,
didn't.
like doesn't know what to do.
That explains a lot.
I suppose not. I mean, I was told they died, but maybe they just didn't love me and left me. I don't know.
Well, also they loved you enough to not come back. Like,
I don't know how that works, to be perfectly honest with you. I suppose maybe.
I mean, not everyone's unkillable like me.
Okay, Alice is like, I guess that was a diversion. Just
really
so lost
awkward
in this
right now.
conversation.
Okay. So are we leaving now, or are we going to...
Yeah, I want to go talk to Trent right now.
Okay.
Like, you can go on ahead. I still need to get my studying done.
Yeah. I don't think Alice wants to go.
Study.
Bella's not going.
So Samly, I think, would know that she doesn't have the ability to sneak out with Claire's help without getting caught.
Right.
Well, like I also want if she's going to talk to Gary Trent Sr., I would want to join her.
Well,
Right. So you're going to ask Claire for her help.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also
Claire.
planning on going to work at night, so I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll come with you on the way.
Claire says, like, I'm not sure that I'm cool with like helping everyone. Like, we had a huge argument like 2 days ago, and like Bella and Krista were like on the side of the rules, and now what? We like want to sneak out?
Well, I'm not sure.
Bella's not even there for this conversation.
Everyone is planning on coming.
You want to
Probably
sneak out?
just a few of us.
I'm like totally happy to help you, Enzo, because I mean you obviously had my back in that argument. But like I'm not sure I could help everybody, especially after that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I know Samly was on the same side of the argument, and I think that's why she wants to speak with Gary Trent Sr.
She
But
sort of
it's all
leans
right.
into
Well,
it. I like don't mind Samly, like she's cool, but we're not like exactly friends yet. You know what I mean?
yeah, of course. Well, I guess we'll just try and figure it out.
Okay, like what does that mean?
You know, either we sneak out anyway, or we try to talk to him another time.
Okay, like Good luck. Okay, bye. As she walks back out.
Yeah, but goodbye. I mean, I'll kind of go back and be like, I guess I could go myself. I didn't think of that, but yeah, Claire won't take all of us, I guess. So
Right.
we
Well,
have to sneak out.
I've been feeling extra sneaky lately. I'm sure I could sneak out, and even if someone catches me, I'll just run.
Who wants to go?
I don't know if we should sneak out, guys.
I think I want to stay and study.
What has happened to Milo?
Did Milo get struck in the head by something heavy?
Like-
What is happening?
They're really trying to protect us, and these rules are in place for a reason.
I think Milo's
Is it-
friends
is
with
it
Gary
harder
Trent
to-
Sr.
Does Milo sound like me? Is that what I sound like?
Yes,
Kinda, yeah.
exactly. Word for word.
I think Alice is just confused.
All
You
right,
guys
Milo,
go. Maybe I'll go see Amy.
So you are going to sneak out. Okay.
Rule breaking.
Well, right. Yeah, I guess I would have to sneak out. I wouldn't just like look through a wall or anything.
As Alice is like, okay, Milo's okay.
Close call. All right, Chris, are you coming?
Maybe I'll just stay and study for tonight.
See, that's how it should be.
No,
Emily, why do you want to talk to him at night specifically?
I have class during the day.
So
Yeah, skip class. Or
Yeah,
don't.
probably.
class is
early.
pointless.
Break the rules.
Class is
know, it's
1,000%
just on my mind right now.
pointless.
Besides, I feel like seeing him after hours would be more of a surprise, which is sort of our thing. So
Well, let's go see him. Okay, that's a fair point, actually. Yeah.
stay on brand.
We could go surprise him right after in the evening, though.
So you're saying like go tomorrow after our last class, or like right
Why
now?
not?
Yeah,
Why not?
that's what I'm saying.
Why not tomorrow?
Rather than risk sneaking around.
Oh, I suppose. I guess.
All right, can we go to bed then?
Hey Enzo, can we chat for a second?
Yeah, I do have to head to work soon, but yeah, I got some time for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and like take him somewhere where like other people can't really hear. Is he's gonna be like, she's gonna be like, hey, have you heard like what people have been saying about Chris and Samly?
I have, and I think it's totally uncool.
Yeah, don't you think we should do something about it? Like, should we start a counter rumor or like beat him up? Maybe it's nice.
I've been trying to lay a beat down and fight in class on anyone who talks bad, but yeah, I mean that sounds like a good plan. Do you have something in mind for spread a counter rumor?
Let me think on it. But what will be the
Alright,
best
and,
way to start it? Maybe get Claire. She's probably pretty good at starting rumors, right?
Claire or Amy, even if Milo could help.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I get
And,
everybody to roll a perception check for me, please?
No, Bella's not.
I'm not with them.
She's not making
sure
any
I
more rolls
can, I
today.
guess.
I'm not. Milo's not sneaking out though.
Oh man, can I save that for class?
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, everyone's just
We're all
We have a
Whatever's
perception
happening
party.
here.
Alice is a little distracted. She's thinking about, ways to counter
What the fuck? I
rumors
didn't
here.
give you guys any boost to perception, did I?
I know.
I know. Okay.
Wow.
It's always the offhand
Then-
rolls.
Then this is what happens. Holy shit. Okay. So there, you sort of hear this sound from outside in the hallway, which I think it might not have otherwise seemed suspicious to all of you, but in this situation, you're hyper perceptive right now, as maybe it was a quiet moment as you're all studying, and then the sound is sort of like breaking the
they're trying to
silence
listen
or
to Enzo and Alice.
yeah, maybe that is like a quiet moment as everybody's ears sort of perk up as they hear this sound outside. And it sort of sounds like
It's not
We
picking
can't
up.
as all of a sudden
No,
there's a
yeah, we couldn't hear
It
it.
didn't pick it up.
well, great.
Perception's not.
I mean, our perception's better than that.
Yeah.
My mic's perception only rolled a 12, so it didn't hear it. So as you guys hear sort of a loud crash, an explosion of sorts, but sort of sounds like metal on rock aggressively as what happens here?
It's one of those goddamn things again. This better not be another invention.
As crashing through the entrance of your room, like breaking the door, breaking the frame, like literally crashing through the wall, is a large stone golem. as it crashes through. It's only got one arm on it. Was Bella right there?
No, but I feel like Bella's passive perception would have picked it up, and she's just gonna walk up to it and punch it because she's so pissed.
Well, we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Absolutely. So as you guys are not surprised by this,
Surprise party doesn't get surprised.
Immune to surprise, baby.
you are not surprised by this. We can go ahead and roll initiative for everybody. As this thing crashes through the wall, you can see it's only got one arm. So its left arm is sort of destroyed. Like it's almost like it's got a stump, and you can see obvious signs of destruction as this thing charges into the room. I will say anybody who wants can give me a history check DC 20 on this thing as well.
I literally can't hit that, so.
I'll give it a shot.
Alice doesn't know.
Come on.
And a plus 8.
Hey, Milo.
So
Milo's the only one stepping up. Oh, Callum.
Oh, was it
That makes
DC
me
20?
sad.
I know. Oh my god,
No.
219.
Oh.
Oh god.
I don't know. I thought I'd get.
Yes. So Milo, who actually, it probably makes sense that Milo remembers this because nobody else really was paying that much attention. Milo remembers seeing a very similar, perhaps the same golem in Chopwin's office when you were lurking in the
detention?
teacher's. No, his office.
Oh, okay.
As you were lurking in the teacher's office hallway.
Oh, okay.
Looking through it. Milo would remember that. We jump into your companions are also in, or
Did you
your.
say this was from Chopwin's office?
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Interesting.
And it went all the way from Chopwin's office to our door, I guess.
On the third floor.
This guy takes the stairs.
Let's go and doesn't skip Lake Day.
Sorry.
All I can see are his arms and shoulders. I don't know what you're talking about.
He skips arm day, I guess.
Krista, you were studying. You're not surprised by this, but I mean, I guess you are surprised generally. You don't have a surprise condition. As this thing bursts through your door, you are the first to act.
Yeah, I think she's gonna like snap her head up from her books and like immediately throw a magic stone.
Okay. So 15 is going to not hit. It sort of just bounces off. This stone bounces off the stone golem and is seemingly harmless.
Okay, and then I think she's probably gonna get up from where she was and maybe move just maybe back here further.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it for Krissa.
Okay. This golem who somehow rolled well on initiative. Shit. Yeah, it's gonna just step up and with its one arm, try to just swing it and bash Samily.
Dang. Okay.
What is Samily's AC?
That'll be 18.
18. So this is going to hit. As it seems like it's going into bash you with both hands. But the stump obviously does nothing, and the one hand does land for 16 bludgeoning damage.
What the fuck?
That's it. Callum, over to you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm going to just move back here to get a distance, and I'll roll for longbow shot here.
Yeah, shoot it.
Yeah.
So 18 is going to hit.
Okay.
So 8 piercing damage. As your arrow strikes into it, dead center, it crashes into the stone of its body. The arrow is destroyed as it does no damage to the golem.
Okay.
Anything else for Callum?
No. I'll end my turn on that one.
Enzo, over to you as you hear this commotion from the front door.
Yeah, coming from my whispered conversation, I'm rushing out. I'm probably just gonna move and a hand axe. Not that I think it will do much, but that's what Enzo would do.
Good. Yeah, roll it.
24.
Yeah, 24 is gonna hit.
For 7 slashing damage.
Yeah, as that axe hits it right in the head, it sort of bounces off and sort of flies off to the side, dealing no damage.
Oh shit.
Anything else for Enzo?
No, that's it for Enzo.
Okay, Beth is surprised. Samily, over to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to, I guess, wielding Magma Steel for the first time.
Nice.
I'm going to speak the command phrase to light it up.
What is it?
I feel like Stanley would make it something like, please turn on. It's like, all right, please turn on, and then she will swing with it.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Yeah,
Enzo,
as
this thing is broken.
You're not used to wielding the flail, and so you swing it, but you sort of forget that it's like got a little chain on the end as well. So you sort of swing like it's a sword and miss completely. Yeah.
Oops. Never mind.
Anything else for family? Alice, over to you.
Okay. I'm gonna run this way, see what everything's about. See this golem, and almost reflexively just magic missile it.
Yeah, I mean those are gonna hit. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just rolling them here. Not bad.
So it does get hit with those 3 missiles as you sort of hit it. As you can see that the force damage just put some cracks in this stone as it seems to get hit pretty hard by that. Anything else for Alice?
That's it.
Well,
I guess I'll have my cat start running in, but I think it can only dash and get up here. But it won't give anybody advantage, but it'll get it prepared to do that next turn.
Claire's gonna sort of roll around you and yell, what the fuck is that? She's gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast. She was not surprised. As that sails through the open door and crashes into the wall on the other side. As that's a wild miss. Milo, over to you.
Yeah, so I saw the arrow completely fail, but I'm going to try one of these new fancy arrows, the walloping ones. So I'm going to shoot one of those. Yeah, all right.
That hits.
It needs a DC 10 strength throw.
Okay.
Can it be pushed back? Is there a size limit?
If it doesn't do the saving throw, it gets knocked prone.
Oh, prone.
It does make the strength save as it's got an incredible mod to that. As it does get hit and it does take no damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
As that's a tough round.
I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Roll a stealth check on that. Orvias is surprised. Tacitus is not, as Tacitus is going to move and dash as he runs in and sees the scene. As he goes, whoa, what the fuck? That's it for him. Bella, over to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up here and Word of Radiance.
I just want you to like yell in its face.
It's not even really gonna be a word. It's just gonna be a scream.
It's been a frustrating day for Bella. And she's gonna take it out on this golem.
Yeah, perfect
What do
target.
I roll?
DC 14 con save. And hey, I rolled max damage if it takes it.
Wow.
It's pretty conny, but natural 2 means it's gonna fail.
6 radiant damage.
So it does take that radiant damage, as you can see that Bella sort of shouts at it, and its joints seem to sort of glow a little bit like they're being shaken by this divine word here. Anything else for Bella?
No, that's it.
Okay, Kay is surprised. Top of the round, back to Krissa.
Yeah, Krissa is going to try something new because she feels a little bit stronger, and she's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
On the golem.
Yes. Wait, what?
Wait, is Guiding Bolt?
Guiding Bolt?
Can druids use that now?
I took the star subclass, like Circle of Stars, I think, and that's where it came from.
Cool. Very cool. Okay, so 17 is going to just hit.
Okay.
14 radiant.
It does get hit with 14 radiant damage as you guys watch Krissa let out this blast of a spell as it cracks into this thing. Its chest was already cracked from the magic missiles as it sort of caves in a little bit and pieces fly off as it's starting to drop dust everywhere it goes. As its chest cracks, you can sort of see these 2 shining crystals inside its chest sort of through the cracks of this stone as it is illuminated as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and then the next attack roll is has advantage. because
That's
of the light. Yeah.
It is illuminated from the guiding bolt, and the next attack will have advantage. Anything else for Krista?
Maybe gonna move over here behind the desk, but that's about it. That's it for her.
Alrighty. This golem is going to. Okay. It's just going to slam. As it's going to try to hit both of you in front of it. As it goes left hand with Bella, right hand with Samily, except its left arm does not exist, so the attack is headed towards Samily.
I was about to say, hold on a minute.
As this is the exact same roll as last time, as this is going to hit for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Now I'm dead. Well, unconscious.
As Samily falls unconscious. That's not.
Yeah.
Samily falls unconscious. As it's also gonna move, and it's going to absolutely crush your table. As it walks on it and just smashes it as it heads over here. It doesn't see Milo, but it crushes the table, getting rid of your hiding place. As it sort of moves to close the gap over there.
I was hiding under that. I thought I was going to die.
Callum, over to you.
Okay. So I'll aim for the medallions this time. Move back a little bit over here. And I'll go for another shot with the longbow to aim for one of the, was it crystals or whatever?
Yep. As you sort of try to aim it up and try to thread the needle through these cracks, your arrow launches way past it and actually crashes into the wall just behind Tacitus over here, taking off a few more bricks from the area that's been hit several times already by attacks from you guys. That is going to miss. Anything else for Callum?
Yep. And I will now, I'll shift. So as I'm shifting, everyone sees me go into more of a tiger-like look.
Yes,
And
his already feline form becomes more exaggerated. The fur sort of grows a little bit as the eyes sort of dilate a little bit as Callum seems to go feral. Anything else for Callum?
No, I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty. Enzo, over to you.
Okay, Enzo is going to keep running in, and I will use the spicy elemental maul.
Okay, it's about time.
Also, first time, but taking a swing on this golem. Bah.
Big baseball swing with the spicy maul. That is going to just miss, unfortunately, as you do connect, but you catch a really solid part as it just bounces off. Anything else for Enzo?
I will action surge and attack again.
Okay.
Oh man.
And it's a worse miss. Slips out of my hands and I pick it back up, but no speed on the attack.
Yeah, as you would have crushed its left arm, but it is missing the left arm as that one misses. Okay, over to Beth, who is going to, with a surprising calm, rush around, and she's going to pull out a dagger and throw it at this thing. She's going to miss, unfortunately, as that crashes into one of your potted plants on the other side of the room, destroying it. She goes, sorry, Samily, I'm going to need a death saving throw. Okay.
Yay.
Alice, over to you.
Yeah, I don't know that she can fully see it right now, so I think she's going to kind of pivot back here and just move a little forward to get a better vantage point. She's going to, once again, good old handy magic missile.
Old reliable.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So that happens as you pummel this thing, as it sort of reveals a little bit more of these two crystals that are inside it that seem to be glowing or something. As you crush its chest even more, as its stones are sort of littering the ground now. As that happens. Anything else for Alice?
Yeah, she's gonna have her cat kind of jump up on the rubble of the table and try and be kind of jumping around, distracting it, so that the next person is. Well, I guess they already had advantage, but
okay. That happens. Yeah, we did miss Chris's advantage for that, but
well, because it's a sure hit, so I wouldn't have used it. Oh, but Enzo.
Yeah, no, but Callum was before that.
Oh yeah.
And it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, over to Claire, as she's going to move in and go, like Beth, what the hell? As she's going to shoot an Eldritch Blast, and that is going to just miss. As it zooms past the left arm. Milo, over to you as your hiding place has been destroyed.
Oh, yeah. I think Milo would not run. He would use B sharp to just attack from right where he's at. Maybe try to hit his ankles.
Oh, come on, Milo. It's about fucking time, baby. That hits.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Did I need to tell you I was going to ring it beforehand?
You can decide if you want to use that once you hit.
Okay.
So you're going to activate B sharp?
Yeah. I'm activating B sharp. So I'm rolling the...
All right, baby. Let's play some sweet, sweet music.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, roll that D20 and don't roll a 1 or a 2, please.
Okay.
Nice.
I need to roll the damage, I guess. Is that 14 plus 18, 32 damage?
So as Milo, you sort of stab out with B sharp, you hear him go, "Oh, fuck yeah, baby!" As a loud B sharp note plays out across the room as Milo thrusts with his sword. You guys don't hear him yelling, "Oh yeah, baby!" By the way, that's what Milo said. As it does seem to take the damage from the strike, as you seem to clear off even more of this stone from its body. But as B sharp notes plays, it seems like this golem is unaffected by that damage.
Oh, it's good to have you back, B sharp.
Oh hell yeah, Milo! It's about fucking time. As that happens, anything else for Milo?
Oh yeah. I have the elemental dagger. I'll attack with that as well.
Yeah, roll it.
Doing it.
That's gonna miss.
All right.
You sort of swipe with that and don't quite have the reach.
That's it for me. I'll just sit here and hope he doesn't crush me.
Okay, as we'll hop over to Corvius as he moves and dashes as he goes.
Do we want to chase the crit for? I don't know. He had advantage for my cat, but
Oh, I see.
Just for the first one,
right.
But
yeah, I mean that crit would make a difference if you want to chase that.
So roll one more attack with B sharp just to see if you crit, because you had advantage technically.
Just roll a regular attack
with B sharp. Yeah.
Okay, I did not crit.
Okay.
Corvius runs in. He goes, "Oh my goodness, what is that?" As
Who is he again?
I don't fucking know, buddy, but let's go. As he throws a firebolt at it. What do you got, Tacitus? As it goes way past the golem into your fireplace and ignites the fireplace.
Oh my god!
Amazing.
As he goes, "Oh, what the fuck?" Bella,
I don't count the straight, do I?
No, you're good.
I'll cast a healing word on Samily.
What do you say?
Up.
Just up.
Yeah. It's one word, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I will cast Word of Radiance.
Got it. Con save for this.
I'll just say, die.
As it's going to fail again, and it does take that 2 damage. But yeah, not a ton there, but it does take it. Okay.
What is Kay gonna do?
Kay's gonna move in. And she's like, what the hell? And she's going to try to cast a spell.
Really? I thought she'd run away.
Well, you are all at adventuring school, and she's not in direct line, so she rolled a natural 1 though. As she trips on her way in and falls flat on her face, as she completely embarrasses herself.
Wait, isn't she a fairy? Is she flying?
No. She's just a fae, like a elven type. As that happens, she goes, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys." Top of the round, Krista, back to you.
Yeah, Krista's a little nervous that it came in her vicinity, so she's gonna pull out her elemental dagger and take a swing using that.
See if she continues her dagger skills.
Had success in the past.
Okay.
That's gonna just it.
Oh my god.
Damage. Yeah, so it does take the 8 damage. Holy. As that happens. Anything else for Krista?
No, I think she's gonna stay where she is. That's it.
Okay. This golem is then going to swing its fist. It really is limited by only having the one arm. But it's going to swing at Krissa, who just attacked it. And that's going to hit. I should confirm your AC, but I'm pretty sure. What's your AC?
15.
Yeah. So that's going to hit. And that deals 24 bludgeoning damage as this one catches pretty strong.
Yeah, she's unconscious.
As Krista gets knocked back into the kitchen, the golem takes a big swing. Callum, over to you.
Holy shit. Okay. Again, I'll aim for the crystals.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
I was going to say, fair warning, the crystals are much harder to hit than its body, but that will miss everything. As you sail another arrow back over near Tacitus, as you guys are trading misses over near each other. Anything else for Callum?
No, I'll just move right here.
Okay.
And then, end my turn.
Enzo, over to you.
Enzo's taking another swing with the maul.
Come on.
Oh, good.
Enzo's had a rough go in combat, I feel like. As that is going to miss.
He'll just...
I don't think you have anything else.
There. No, I was hoping to push it, but no, that's it.
It's all right, Enzo. I'm not doing too sharp myself either.
Tough
Beth
times
is going to sort of tuck and roll with sort of an expert style maneuver and throw another dagger. Yeesh. And this is going to make matters even worse as the dagger actually goes right into Enzo's back. It doesn't embed itself, but it sort of glances off you and it sort of hits you a little bit for 1 bludgeoning damage. As she goes, "Oh, I am so sorry." As that happens, she totally fucks up twice. Stanley, you are back up. You are prone, but you have 8 hit points.
Are you related to a Tony Spice?
I will use half my movement to stand up, and the rest of my movement I will run over to where Krissa is, and I will attack the golem.
Not Krissa? She's unconscious?
This time I'll be like, all right, not a sword. Let's try this again. And I will try to attack with the magma steel again.
Yeah, no, still swinging it like a sword, brother. I mean, sister.
All right, I think we ditch this and go back to the sword.
Get a
so
crit.
That happens as you unfortunately miss this thing. As this time you get sort of the idea, but it sort of harmlessly bounces off the golem.
That's it.
Okay.
I gotta pick up some bonus actions here.
Then let's hop over to Alice.
3 magic missiles coming at the left arm.
Let's go.
At the left arm.
Yeah, the missing arm. Yeah,
yeah, you into the socket, or these will hit. So if you aim for the left arm, they may be headed somewhere else, wherever the arm is.
But she lies, so clearly she's not actually aiming there.
Oh, does she say that? Oh,
yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go. All right.
Oh man. All 3 of them just hit the face. Or no, pinpoint precision on like the little gems that are like embedded.
Yeah, 1 hits the face, and the other 2 hit the gems precisely and knocks them loose, and sends them careening back towards you, Alice, as you sort of expertly snag them out of the air. Sort of a stylish move as you knock this thing. You maybe almost turn around just for no reason. As its head sort of gets knocked back as it falls to its knees and then over to the ground, dead. We're not quite out of combat. Player cannot help. Milo, over to you.
We're not out of combat.
Chris is unconscious.
Your dear friend Krissa is dying right beside you.
Yeah. As you're as you're crouched near this rubble of a table.
Okay, no one remembers Krissa.
So, who's down? I don't see the icon.
Krissa, right here.
Oh, sorry.
Krissa, I see it. Okay. I guess I would run over with my medical kit, let's see, where is it? The healer's kit, and I would use
You also
one.
don't have to do we have healers.
We have many non-resource consuming ways to heal her.
Okay,
Well, I
apparently
think the
everyone
healer's
is
kit.
using you,
I mean, the
so-
healer's kit just has charges, so.
We won't say
Right,
a
but
word.
it does get consumed after those charges.
Okay, apparently they don't want me to help you, so they only cost 5 gold.
It might cost nothing. It's a long rest.
Got it.
All
So
right.
Milo is about to save Chris's life.
And everyone's like, no.
Alice did not protest.
I would love if Chris's turn was next. It is not. As Corvius and Tacitus don't do anything, Bella, over to
Bella
you.
just walks.
Yeah, defibrillate.
As Krista, you are healing hands back to life.
Yeah, 7.
As we are now out of combat, as this thing is dead, in your room. I'll be right back.
Alright, what the fuck?
Oh, good. It's dead. Thank you, Bella.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
That's the only thing I'm good for.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Should
Well,
we go
this-
find somebody
Hey,
and tell
guys.
somebody?
What if we
Just
don't
saying,
tell
nothing
anybody?
like this happened when Stormweaver was the headmaster.
Hey guys, would you be okay if we didn't tell anybody about this? Because what if they didn't know and then they didn't think the school was dangerous?
Should we just take it back to?
I mean,
Trouble's
there's
office?
Can we?
Well,
so many people here. Somebody's gonna tell.
It did literally.
There's also a bunch of
break through the
NPCs
wall.
here.
Yeah, I know, right?
It didn't use the door.
And it ripped a hole through the entrance.
Well,
Not
we kick down
exactly.
doors
It wasn't
all the
exactly
time.
discreet.
We kick down doors all the time. We'll just tell someone we came in and said surprise. They'll believe us.
I'm gonna
Are you guys
find
good to
somebody
handle
this
this? Because
house.
I'm
Alice
gonna
is gonna
go.
whisper at Bella, be like, "Do you think Callum's fur is as soft as it looks?" She's looking at him all tigered out.
Well, when he's like this, I would assume so.
You think it'd be rude to ask to pet it?
I don't think it'd be rude, but I think it'd be weird.
Okay.
Maybe you can find an excuse to just go up next to him and then maybe just a little.
Yeah.
I think you should take those 2 gems that you got and see if you can stick it to something small and manageable and see if it comes to life.
Sorry, Renee.
I don't know what kinds
there
of things you're
are
into.
psi crystals you can add to your inventory.
What are they called?
Psi crystals, PSI
Oh, okay.
crystal. I think they're in there.
I'm gonna poke my head out of the big hole that's in our wall now and see if I see any of teachers or the guards or anything.
So funny you asked that because you do see running down the hall Professor Whitewood and Professor Gearforge, who are sort of running towards the room, having heard the commotion.
There's a bunch of different ones, Garrett. So which one is it?
So number one, I do not know that males even allowed in here.
I think
Honestly,
it's fair
no,
to
never
assume that
seen
everybody would have
anything.
come running because it was attacked.
See, oh, okay, maybe that's a good idea.
There's
no,
one
definitely there's
that
been
are
males in here before, and teachers don't care.
Okay.
they're based off intelligence, I think.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna flag down
Or-
the teachers and be like, help. But we took care of it. But there's a big stone thing.
Before
No,
they
they're
come
all
out,
the same. They're all the same. It's just it changes based on your intelligence.
before
Oh,
they
okay.
come, I'll say to Alice that Alice, hide one of the gems, but bring one of the other gems out. I have an idea.
Are you sure? She has both of them tucked in her pocket. Won't they take them?
That's why we're hiding one of them.
But we could keep both.
If you think you can get away with it, then all the power to you. But I think also we have no idea what we're dealing with.
She's
Well,
gonna
we're
keep
going
pocket.
to be dealing with.
We could use one of the professors for that.
As they burst onto the scene, as Gearforge goes, "Hey, what the hell's going on here? Holy shit!" As Whitewood seems kind of shocked as well. As he goes, students, what happened here? What's going on?
Me? I don't think. I'm pretty sure males aren't allowed to come bursting in here without asking. This is the girls' dormitory. We could have been naked.
Oh, we heard a massive. No, your safety is paramount. What the hell happened here?
Oh, nothing big. Just just a small little golem came in, and it kind of destroyed our table, but it wasn't bad.
Okay. No, wait, no, still, we'll need to investigate.
What is there to investigate? A thing came in here, we killed it. No problem.
Yes, you have done incredibly well, students. This is quite strange that you were able to take down a full.
It was missing
even
an
with one
arm.
arm. Even with one arm. Still,
Well, no,
Very
it had
impressive.
2 arms. We ripped one of the arms off.
It was
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
It was actually relatively easy to beat.
Enzo did it. You should have seen it. It was epic.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
and,
even more impressive. Wow, you all seem fine. Still, we do need to try to figure out how this blatant attack occurred. I mean, it broke through the door and attacked you directly. I mean,
it was probably just a prank or something.
And we're on the 3rd floor.
Actually,
wait.
I suspect this is directly linked to incompetence by Trent.
Whitewood says, "Hold on, no, this is Jay Chopwin's stone golem. I recognize it from her office." And Gearforge goes, "Yeah, you're right. This isn't one of mine. This is definitely one of hers, but it had an arm last time." As they sort of seem to
Insight check.
on who?
Okay. Are you
On
saying
Gearforge.
that it had an arm and maybe it lost an arm on the way here?
Wasn't Gearforge the one who we saw with Trent in Stormweaver's office?
Yes.
Yeah.
What if we're not the first people to attack it on its way here?
Like just that sentence of like, it's not mine. Like,
What
what?
if someone's dead?
Yeah, I think you'd get the sense from Gearforge that he seems to be being truthful, that he's sort of, I think you would incite a twinge of jealousy, that he's sort of like jealous that this isn't his, like this is better than some of his, and he's sort of thankful to see it dead, sort of a bit bitter, but I think you would get the sense he's being genuine.
Cool.
You said it had both arms last time you saw it?
Yes, it was standing in their office, and now it only has one arm.
So what if someone took off the arm while it was coming here and it killed them?
You're absolutely right, Shadowfoot. Sumner, perhaps you should search the hallways and rouse the other teachers. I'll make sure these students are safe, and we'll seal this up, and we'll have to investigate. I apologize for the intrusion, students, but I think you may need to return to your rooms, and there may be some intrusions while we investigate. I hope that is all right.
What do we do with the big hole?
Oh,
And,
I'll patch
a
that.
broken
No
table.
worries.
Yeah,
One
we're
of our
gonna get a
students-
new table.
One of our students is rather adept at stonework, let's say.
That's incredibly gross. Get out of our dormitory, you creepy old men.
I understand this is a challenging moment, but we'll get one of the female. Okay, fine. I'll say, like, unless you guys are trying to do anything here, the night is going to proceed where the teachers are on this now. It's in your room. They can't really avoid it. They have to sort of figure out what the hell happened here. At least the teachers who are on duty. So that's sort of how the night's going to progress.
I'm gonna
Unless you
gather
guys
up.
are trying to interfere.
I'm gonna gather up the ladies, like, just I guess even the NPCs, I suppose, but just be like, do you guys want to like go sleep in their like common room? Because I don't know that I really want to like. It's wide open. It was clearly broken into. Safety in numbers.
Yeah, it makes sense. Go sleep in the common room.
Oh my God, Milo, what are you doing here? This is a girls' conversation.
Oh.
Right. And I think it's a great example of how not safe that common room is.
Yeah,
Are
okay.
you guessing we go sleep in the boys' room?
Gross.
I mean, just because clearly ours is first and got broken into.
Have you smelt it in there though?
I mean, no.
Who smelled it? Tell me.
Oh my God, Smiley, you're still here.
I'm out.
Get out.
Yeah, listen, I'll say you guys can sort of sleep wherever you want if you want to sort of post up in that room and be safe. I think the teachers are going to support whatever effort you're going to try to do to sort of feel safe here, because I think despite I think the teachers seem genuinely shocked that this made it here. Impressed, like less worried than I think they might have been because you dominated this thing so easily. Like sort of shocked, but still sort of cautious somewhat.
I think Stanley's bitter that this thing made it all the way to our dorm undetected, but she's never opened the door past curfew without a teacher being immediately at the door.
Garrett thinks you should chase that feeling. Yeah, I think you should chase it.
I think Alice is just gonna try and like make sure that like she's gonna try and interject. If they ask her questions, she's gonna continue to like downplay it because she wants the teachers to feel like this wasn't a threat.
Oh, I see.
No, she doesn't want to escalate things at the school, I guess.
Yeah, the school's completely safe. There's no worries.
Yeah, like this was a harmless golem.
Okay. I don't think it's super critical. Like if you guys want to sleep in the guy's room or in your own beds, like I think
Stanley will sleep in her
with
bed.
Yeah, I
So
think
the
Alice
vibe,
is
you can
gonna
definitely-
sleep in hers.
You can totally sleep in the
Bill will
guy's bed.
sleep
It's
in the
fine.
fireplace between the two, like the secret.
actually a great spot to sleep. Like
Yeah.
I'll put some blankets down so I don't get dirty, but
Yeah,
I think Stanley was a little shocked to see how many guys knew about the secret entrance into the girl's door. I did not know that many guys knew how to get in. That was upsetting.
Yeah.
they followed the sound.
Tacitus and Corvinus both did know how to get in.
Yeah.
Now, they have seen Milo and Enzo go in and out of there
a
like
A lot.
highway.
Like every day.
So, hasn't been exactly secret. But we'll say you guys settle in. You do get the benefits of a long rest.
I'm sorry,
to hit
Enzo
the-
is going to try and sneak out with all this distraction and go to work.
Okay.
You're fine with
Claire
disadvantage
is
tomorrow.
willing- Claire is willing to help you despite everything. So you are able to sneak out. Roll me a quick check for your job. As everybody else can hit that long rest button.
Emily, before we go to bed, after I figure out what these crystals do, which take like an hour, I'm gonna ask, hey Samly, how do you feel about telepathy?
I will cast the message spell and say it's pretty cool.
Okay. Do you want this? As I'm gonna hand her one of the side crystals.
I suppose. What does it do?
Just leave it for an hour and you'll figure it out, won't you?
I suppose I'll do that. I'll dig into it for an hour.
Yeah, it basically gives you telepathy, but it's based off like your intelligence. So I don't know how smart Samly is, but
Smart is Samly. Samly is 1 point above average intelligence. Well, like a +1.
Yeah, okay.
I guess it also glows around you. You just a
Yeah,
purple.
it sheds light.
Oh man, can you like keep it in your pocket though?
Wait, can I add one to my inventory?
Yeah.
It just
Enzo is trying to remember the regulars, remember past offenders.
And somehow
unsuccessfully.
it's only been a week since you've worked here and you've forgotten everybody.
Yeah. I didn't go 3
Unfortunately.
times last week and it just left my brain.
Yeah.
Hey Carissa, how do you feel about telepathy? I got a second one.
Wait, you're just gonna connect them? You don't want it?
Well, I already am full. I have the Sabrous stone and everything, so it's like
Right.
I
but
could use it.
They'll be able to communicate telepathically, but you're not gonna tell them that you're gonna give it to them.
I know, right? I'm just trying to think of who it would be good for, I guess.
A couple, clearly.
Gotcha.
If there wasn't rumors about them already, this will
There would be.
definitely connect
Oh
them.
God.
Connected by glowing stones.
Wait, can you only talk to the other stone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That does not work how I thought it did.
Sorry, wait, what exactly is it called? I can't find it in the.
PSI crystal, and you just have to add whatever one is like your intelligence, I guess.
Oh, weird. In D&D Beyond, there's only one, so I guess.
I'm
on
like
the-
searching it and it's not
I don't
coming
know.
up.
Yeah, it has like brackets. I don't know. The ones I see are like intelligence 16 plus, and I don't know what that
Oh, weird.
matters.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it's based
right.
off like whatever attunement score you have, I guess, for this. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'll just keep it then. And I don't know. I don't know who I can't attune to it right now because I don't have. Here, I'll just hand the other one to Samly. I'll be like, so I'll just hand the other one to Samly, and she can give it to whoever she wants to be connected to.
Wonder if I can like find a way to like build this into my arm. That'd be pretty cool.
Probably. We're gonna keep it moving. As you guys can hit that long rest button. As you rest up, you wake up. The teachers are still there in the morning, as it seems like some of them have maybe pulled an all-nighter or something. As they're still sort of investigating what the hell's going on. And you do see Gary Trent is there, as he's looking super concerned. As we head into Thursday class. So I think this is a make or break it day for some of us. So let's jump into our classes. So feel free to give me a medicine check for Enzo's class or a survival check for Dusty's class.
I think Enzo is gonna
He's gonna what?
he's gonna sleep in.
He's just
And
gonna
sleep.
relax.
He's gonna skip class. Yeah,
He knows he's already passed.
Wow.
he'll
What's
show
up
up
with
on the
all
last
these
day, but
crits?
at least I can not have disadvantage for a
That's
day.
absolutely fair. Yeah, that is a exploit of the system that is legit.
I have a night job. I gotta pick my battles.
Family crits again. Oh my god.
I mean, it's
That's
the
crazy.
campus, right? You're gonna get a 20 or a 1 when trying not to get lost.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
Bella's
Callum
skipping class
and-
again and is gonna try and work on memory stuff.
Okay, great. So give me a history check then for that. Callum and Krista both pass. Milo passes,
nice.
as Milo is going to have a big Friday with this class.
Oh man.
Samily passes. Holy, that's a big turn for Samily.
Alice passed to 14.
Alice passes.
Woo, she's
That's
done.
huge for
Bella
Alice.
even remembers something.
Right?
Bella is having a great day as she remembers some stuff.
Oh my god, that was
Like,
Gideon that I talked to.
Do these checks work like death saves where like a 1 is 2 fails and a 20 is 2 passes?
Not entirely.
But critting is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. As that all happens, there's some intrigue in the afternoon. So Enzo, is Enzo going to go to his afternoon class?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, okay. So you guys go to your regular classes. And the teachers again seem definitely on edge, and I would think all of your teachers, all of your teachers are sort of they're definitely trying to avoid the topic of what happened last night. Like it seems like there's some intrigue happening, some rumors. But as you guys finish your regular class, you hear some shouting from the main courtyard of the school. And as you sort of come out, you see that a crowd has gathered as everybody's sort of exiting class. But you can see that there's a shouting match that is midway in the center of campus. You can see a bunch of bags and things that are sort of in the center of campus. You see a flying ship is parked above in the center of the courtyard. As you can see, Dusty and Jay Chopwind are yelling at Gary Trent Sr. as he's sort of headed down the steps of the Great Hall, as they're sort of shouting at each other. And you can sort of hear them going back and forth. Dusty, like, you piece of farkin' shit, mate. You never gave me the time of farkin' day. You know we'd never do anything with that golem. That was there for protection. Somebody got in there and tampered with that shite, and you know it. And Trent is sort of shouting back, yes, well, Mr. Chopwind, we wouldn't have to deal with this if you weren't housing a potentially dangerous golem on school property. With the control right in the office, anyone could have been in there and harmed those children. This is your fault. As they sort of continue yelling at each other in this way, as I think it's clear to everybody that Dusty and Jade have been fired, as they are being let go in this moment. As Dusty, they sort of yell as Jade continues, as Dusty's sort of looking around as the rope from their ship sort of dangles down, and he catches Enzo's eye. I don't know if is Enzo with other party members or not, because you're just coming from your class.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe I would be looking for them, kind of coming out of their classes as well.
Okay. I'll say it's just Enzo there at this moment, as everybody's sort of emerging from different buildings. I think, Enzo's the only one in that building, so nobody else would be even nearby. As Dusty actually deliberately walks up to you, Enzo, and grabs you by the scruff, and he says, hey, Porter, I gotta farkin' go. I've had enough with this farkin' guy, and you know we didn't farkin' do it, right? Right? You know it wasn't us.
Of course.
Good. Here. And he's going to subtly, while he's gripping your shirt, subtly hand you with his other hand a cloth bag, and he's going to say, I don't know how to fucking use this mumbo jumbo shite. Neither does Jade, but maybe you can make use of it. Figure out what the fark is going on here, and just know, if you ever need me, I got your farkin' back, Porter. The surprise party, you're all a bunch of farkin' idiots, bud. You're my farkin' idiots. So don't fark this up. You got it?
Yeah, thank you. Look.
As he sort of shoves you aggressively and yells, all right, you farkin' piece of shite. You're going to pay up that money you owe me, or fark, yeah. As he sort of walks back, his lame excuse for deception failing. As he sort of grabs Jade by the arm and goes, Jade, it's not fucking worth it. As they're sort of continue to yell as they climb up the flying ship and veer off, nearly hitting the Great Hall on the way, narrowly missing, as Trent sort of yells after them. And that's right, you're not welcome back here so long as I'm here. You've endangered students, you hear? And then sort of looks around at everybody and goes, well, don't you all have studying to do?
Wait, I want to insight check Trent on his accusation of like, I want to know if he actually believes what he's saying when he says like they're endangering students, or if it seems like he's
A
he
show.
knows something else.
Sure, yeah, roll an insight check.
Never. Oh wait, no, it didn't. Oh well, thought it was
Yeah,
only 3.
18. 18's pretty good. I think I will say this. I think you get the sense that he is genuinely angry at Dusty. You're not. I would say Sam Lee's not convinced that he's like he genuinely believes that, or he's just angry with Dusty. I would think there's enough sufficient doubt there. The one thing I will say is that Sam Lee with an 18 sort of gets that he's a politician. He's always putting on a show. So I think you're really unsure with that enough that I think you could doubt it. You also catch with an 18 how like he's looking great despite his anger. He's still looking like super attractive like the first day you met him. So that's also a little distracting for Sam Lee in that moment. As Enzo sort of is hiding this sack, this burlap bag, and looks inside it to see an orb that is swirling blue skies inside it.
Okay.
Are we all able to see this?
No.
I mean,
You see him go over to Enzo. You see him talk. I think you could see. You didn't see him
That's
give
right.
it to him, but when Enzo sort of has it, then you see, oh, he has that thing now. So something must have happened. And then Enzo looks in it, but that's all that you guys can see. As
Okay, I think Alice is just going to be upset. She's going to be like, how could they do this to Dusty? Do they not know how many times he's like saved the entire realm? And she's like, who better would ever give us proper experience in class?
Well, I feel I can't help but feel like probably Trent is just trying to get rid of all the teachers. I mean, I really don't
Or at
think
least
that
the
this
ones
was
that are
their
against
fault.
him.
Are we going to stop it?
Well,
What use is the school going to be if all the good teachers are gone?
maybe we should just kill Trent.
I mean, he is just a farmer.
We're not
We could
killing
probably
people.
take him.
But if he dies, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to appoint anybody better, right?
Well, he was the main one preventing your father from coming back, so maybe
He was a counselor preventing it, yeah.
he's still
And-
a counselor preventing it. I think.
I think, yeah, he's one of the 5 counselors who fired him. Actually, I don't know exactly when he fired him, but I have the list of 5 counselors with the note saying they fired him.
Mallow, are you okay then with just letting the school down like this, just because it's Gary Trent Sr.?
I don't know. Like, it feels like he's trying to do good, but I just don't think he's doing it right. And firing Dusty was the last straw, really. We need to murder him and burn his house.
Not to be
All right,
dramatic,
hold up.
but Emily, didn't you want to talk to Trent? Wouldn't now be a good time?
I just don't know. I'm either like for him or against him. I don't know how to feel, guys.
What is talking to him going to accomplish? If he
Well,
really
you
wants
know
to
what?
destroy
Actually,
the school,
Tessa-
is it going to help to point out that we know that?
No, Krista might actually be onto something. I want to ask Trent about all of the different events that have happened. I mean, God, I really want to talk to Groslin. I really, really want to talk to Groslin. Because
I think we should talk to Trent for sure and convince him to get rid of anything else that could be dangerous at the school and see what he does next.
What should we tell him to get rid of?
Oh, we need to purge all the offices of anything that could be turned against us.
No. No, I don't think that. Maybe we should convince him the curfews are dangerous, because I've been doing some gnarly shit to get around it. Nothing's worked, but I've nearly gotten hurt like 3 times.
Hmm.
It was a lot safer when I could just walk out the front door. But not that. I want to talk to him about all the different attacks on the school and get his thoughts and opinions on it. See how much he actually knows about them.
Well, now might be a good time to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run up and catch Trent.
I'll
I
follow.
think we need to figure out how to make him stop being reactive in front of everybody and make him be proactive. and have something fail.
Yeah, you guys are able to sort of follow him as he's actually walking pretty briskly as he's headed to his office. So you
Hey,
feel like you're.
headmaster. As I'm like
Friend,
waving.
hello. Excuse us. We'd like a word.
He's going to keep walking to his office. You're not sure if he's heard you or not.
Keep following. Run after
Yeah.
him. If he's brisk walking, I'm brisk running.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys catch up to him, sort of just as he's entering his office. I don't. Are you gonna fight him? Like, should I put you guys on the map or?
Oh shit!
It's pretty safe.
Are we gonna fight him?
I
I
never
don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't know. It might devolve, but I don't think we were going in with that.
We're probably not going to
I-
fight him. I just want to talk to him. If he starts fighting us, I can't control that.
What?
Enzo is actively discouraging fighting.
Yeah.
Chris
All
doesn't
right,
want to
all
fight
right.
it.
Part of the league says no fighting is no fighting.
Okay, I don't think you're gonna fight him, but here's the office anyway.
Has anyone else lost the like zoom in, zoom out button?
So I've been lost the entire week.
Oh, because you used to have like the plus and minus at like the top right. Mine's been missing for like a while now.
No,
As you
I've got
guys, you catch up to him in the headmaster's office as he sort of turns around as he goes, "Oh, my apologies, students. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. And we're trying to catch. I apologize. It's been well, as you can imagine, one hell of a day. And apologies once again for endangering your safety with that golem. You did amazing to defend yourselves against that. Lesser students might have died. So my apologies to you on behalf of the whole school and the entire King City government.
Don't you think we were only competent enough because we had Dusty Chopland as a teacher?
I believe you are competent enough in spite of Mr. Chopwin's lackluster teaching. Don't be an idiot. Don't get farking lost. Learn to farking drive. I mean, those lessons.
Don't Fark and Die seemed like a really good one.
Well, you have done that, and you've done that well, with the exception of Mr. Porter. Sorry for bringing that up again.
Does it look like he's fought a golem recently? Like, does he have any signs of being bruised?
Oh, yeah, like I think absolutely not. He's
It
looking.
has been a day, so he could have also rested.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know what.
I'm still on the old golem, missing an arm.
He looks like this. Like he's looking broad, handsome. He's not as big as Thick Jerry though.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
congratulations. I really didn't think you'd be able to get rid of the chop wins.
Well, when
This is gonna give Samly like a what the hell look.
I found the access to that golem was a simple mechanism that anybody could have sent up anywhere. I mean, it was only a matter of doing what's right. So I apologize that you were all endangered because of it.
No, sure. I mean, I'm surprised you knew about that. I'm sure there's probably a small number of people who even knew about it, so it should be pretty easy to figure out who was controlling it.
Well, we have a few options, but none have borne fruit yet.
Formed fruit? What do you mean?
Born fruit. It's a farmer's term.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting you're just a farmer. Right. So that's it. There's nothing. You got nothing. How embarrassing.
Yeah, is there anyone that we could offer to help you investigate?
I'm confused, Mr. Porter. We will have all the resources of the King City government at our disposal to investigate this serious lack in judgment and potential murder attempt. I don't believe we need any further assistance at this time.
If you have all the resources, how come these attacks keep happening? Like, it seems like you need someone on the inside who knows the school and knows everything.
Between you and I, the guard of King City is maybe the most incompetent, useless group of individuals I've ever
That's what people keep saying.
They are thoroughly terrible at their jobs. But I mean, after all the death that's happened in King City, I can't be surprised that not the best of the best want to sign up to be King City guards.
Wow. What you're saying is you could use our help.
That is the exact opposite of what I've been saying, Mr. Porter.
No, he says that he has lots and lots of incompetent guards to help him.
There's more than just guards in the King City camp, I assure you.
Oh, what else is there?
I'm not sure I should be discussing this with you all. I feel like it might be best for you all to rest and recuperate from your certain harrowing experience with the surprise of the assault on your res room.
We
We're
actually
kind of
didn't
used
have
to surprises.
we actually didn't have a problem at all. But it still begs the question of how it got in here in the first place and why it directly attacked us.
I assure you, Mr. Bernard, you will be the first to know when we have finished our investigation.
Well, no,
We're taking this very
Colin,
seriously.
it's no mystery. It's because of our involvement with the syndicate.
Now, hold on. I assure you that the syndicate's involvement in this school has been put to rest. I can assure you with the utmost confidence that this is not related to this former Veilstone syndicate.
Well, of course not. We've been the ones disassembling the syndicate. It's thanks to us, really.
I didn't know that was you. I
should-
guess
you
all I
should
have to
stop.
say, well done, and please do not cause any further trouble in King City. Again, vigilante justice, even if it is justice, is still not the best way to handle things, I find.
I don't know what you're talking about, vigilante justice, but we'll just keep adventuring because we're adventure students. You're probably confused. You probably think this is farming school or something, but this is an adventuring academy.
He sort of nods, I think, understanding your tone, sort of nods and goes, well, is there anything else I can help you with?
Do we get to know who's going to be our better teacher?
No. There's a lot to figure out. Tomorrow we'll find a substitute. Perhaps I will oversee the class, but I assure you I am not a trained teacher, so merely
perfect.
That's evident, don't worry.
Yeah.
Were you an
We do not have a
adventurer?
plan B.
But
He's a
however,
farmer.
you know that I just got back from. I think you should know at least that I just got back from an escort mission. The entire reason why I transferred here. Surely I can help out at least a little bit.
Yes, I understand that, Mr. Burgard. And, well, it seems like that you were allowed to go on a mission while still paying tuition to be at this school, despite not being here for the first 7 or 8 weeks of class. Seems to me like you've been taken full advantage of, and you didn't even know that.
Not being taken advantage of. I was there to sharpen my skills, and they are sharp.
Well, I'm glad that you believe that, but in my opinion, you've been paying to go do work for somebody else.
It's more. I take it more as learning.
I'm glad you do.
Even if that's the case, I'm still sharpening my skills as I go. So I'm still learning something from it. So I wasn't really being taken advantage of. I'd have to disagree with you on that one.
If I can be honest with you all for a moment,
Please.
the further I dig into this school, the more I uncover that is frightening to me. And, well, let's just say I don't think it bodes well for the sustainability of the safety of its students. So I recommend that you all connect with your families, rest, recuperate, and stay safe.
Pulse is going to kind of laugh a little bit. You think adventuring is ever safe? Do you think we're here to learn how to be safe? No, we're here to learn how to adventure, aren't we? How to be competent adventurers who can stand up in the face of danger.
Yes, you're here to learn how to slay monsters and to go and kill the evil things of this world. Well, perhaps that's not the best way to be spending your time. I'm sorry. I apologize for the outburst. It's been a long day. Please, if you wouldn't mind, I also need to regain my thoughts, and we will sort this out, I assure you.
Right, of course. We'll just go continue being safe.
Yeah. Milo's going to, as we leave.
To be fair, if he makes us not be safe, he knows who my mom is. He knows what'll happen if I'm not safe.
Milo's going to use the perfume of teenage angst and just spray it all over the room as we leave.
Yeah, you see him just sort of raise his hands and just sort of sigh, as he seems sort of somewhat defeated, but sort of restraining himself significantly.
Okay, Alice is gonna turn to leave.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if he's hiding something, because it seems like he is. The way that he said that he thinks it's unsafe here.
I think I don't know.
I think
Alice heard enough from that last statement.
Behind most of the unsafe, it feels to me. That's what
I think he's planting all the evidence on the different teachers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start heading back, and we'll just chat on the way.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, what if what if
I
I
think
have
on
a
the way
plan?
out, Family will like deliberately not quietly say to her companions, I wonder if next time he tries to kill us, he'll send something tougher than a golem.
I
Guys, what
genuinely
if
don't think it's him. I
Oh,
genuinely don't think it was him that sent it at all. I think he has no idea what's going on, and he doesn't want to tell us he has no idea what's going on because he can't control it right now.
I mean, he told us there's like a short list of people it could be. He told us he has the whole power of the city to find out who it is, but also they have no idea and can't figure it out.
didn't you
Yeah,
hear that
that's what I'm
last
saying.
statement? Do you really think he even cares about us actually becoming competent adventurers? Don't you think he just cares about
No, I think he
us
does
being
care.
safe?
Right, but if he cares about wants us to be safe, then he has to care to some extent.
What is
I
the
don't know.
point of raising adventurers who are safe, who immediately go out to adventure and die?
All he cares about is a feel-good story that he can spin a yarn for the council and,
Oh yeah, I mean, if he says that we have to
grow
be
his
safe
career.
and then creates an environment where we're not, he can get the school shut down if he doesn't like the
Okay.
school.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit for a
Sure.
few reasons.
Nice.
Because we're sort of near a potential nice point of ending.
Okay.
And I also am not going to be able to run the session next week. So I would really like to get to a certain point. So we have 2 weeks to think about. We don't like start after refresh, then catch up, and then this happens. So I'm just going to move forward a little bit. As you guys rest on the Thursday night, you head in on the Friday. You guys do class. Trent is there overseeing Dusty's class. It is the same lesson. He is just going through the motion, just sort of this day of the week. He's sort of facilitating. So we're all able to do that. Now, I think the only people the role matters for is Milo and Samily. Everybody else is good.
Alice walks in the door, sees him, and just walks right back out, back to Bella.
No, Bella doesn't even get that far. She's just like, nope.
I think Samily like sees him and thinks about leaving, but decides to stay anyways because she just wants to see what he's doing. She wants to watch how he teaches.
Okay.
I rolled
He doesn't
disadvantage
teach.
all week.
It's like a substitute teacher who like puts the assignment on the board and just says like, "Hey, this is what apparently we were doing, so keep it going." Okay, tough. So Milo fails, unfortunately, as he gets lost. Samly does pass. So everybody who passes does succeed on that lesson. So Callum and Krissa get the feat apple a day, it's called. And who gets this? So Enzo, Alice, Samily get the feat sense of direction.
Bella was trying to memorize more things.
And Bella succeeds.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Bella, you get the feat improved memory.
Hey!
As you guys leave that class and head to another assembly, you see that Gary Trent Sr. is at the front of the room, and the steward of King City, Jonah Blake, is there as well. Gary Trent steps up, and he says to everybody, good afternoon, everyone. It is with great regret that I announce that, effective immediately, the Stone Lion Adventuring Academy is to be closed.
No!
And
Alice
that
is
is
gonna
where we are
fucking
going to
I'm using my shorts of
Oh,
school
man.
spirit, like.
Alice is just like epic booing as well.
Milo
And
is
we
shooting.
will sit on that one for a few weeks now.
Oh man.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it was pretty worthless anyway.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get what you
We're gonna have
wanted.
to convince Bella she wants to
field
actually be an
experience.
adventurer.
I didn't learn anything at all.
Self-taught is clearly the way to go.
Yes.
There you go. Government-funded education, always a bad idea.
Not government funded. You're paying
Well,
for
no.
this.
Sorry, I mean like government-controlled.
Oh yeah, that it is now.
It's weird
So
that
we'll
it's
pick up in a couple weeks. I apologize. I'm out of town next Monday. But we'll pick up in a couple of weeks with he has a few other things to say, like some details, but generally Friday, this is the last day of school. The school will be closed, and you guys are gonna have to tell me what you're gonna do.
Yeah. We all just go home to our families and give up.
Yeah, is Bella gonna rob her?
We can do that. We can do that.
No.
If we want to exit early for the secret bad ending, we can absolutely just and
The secret bad ending.
just go home.
Yep.
We just
Campaign
go start.
done, guys. Let's go do campaign 4.
We just start adventuring early.
Yeah, you guys go solve other people's problems. You're like, yeah,
Oh my god. Guys, does this mean that the badges don't work anymore? Can we murder people?
That will be a good question.
Wow.
Okay.
Man.
What are we gonna do? Okay. Well, we're gonna have to face either like
we're gonna have to have this
or
conversation
him.
in game too. So
Yeah.
Wild.
I'm trying to think like who actually benefits from this place closing down. Like Trent spoke out against it, like he didn't like it financially, but also that could just like really stack up to him being a big red herring. Like we don't like him, but maybe someone else really wanted the school closed.
Considering that Freya is practically printing money for the school, it's kind of a downer on the economy of King City.
Yeah,
assuming that the money that goes to the school goes back into the economy of King City.
That's true.
Does it if she's not paying for anything in King City because she lives in Stormborn Rock? She could just wish for anything on the island. Like, there's no reason for her to go trade with anybody or go anywhere.
Well, I've broken my own campaign, so we don't have to worry about schedules. We don't have to worry about any of that. I mean, don't delete any of it, please. I mean, it may matter, but there's no schedule. You guys do whatever you want.
We were all passing. Yeah, barely, but passing.
Well, we don't know what passing was actually.
That's fair.
So messed up.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to come up with an actual plan. Alice's next plan was let's get all the students to like talk about how shitty this headmaster is, but clearly we can't do that now.
I think I still want to talk to Stormweaver because I want to because she was like headmaster through the real like shit transition of like
the good guy.
The government. Yeah, like she might have secretly been a good guy this whole time. Fuck.
Who? Again?
The headmaster before this one was a woman, Stormweaver, who we despised because she was imposing a lot of the garbage. Although she didn't even impose a lot of the rules; they did all come from Trent.
I feel like we should go find Claire and convince her to help us get an audience with like Syndra and be like, "Hey, we want the school to open. Tell us how we can make it happen."
I feel like if the government shut it down, like they probably have.
Wait, Syndra is on the council. Who's doing all this?
Yeah. So it'd be like, hey, if you think the school is unsafe, then what needs to happen to be proven that
I can't believe safety at the Adventuring Academy is the whole thing this has all been about. How is everyone voting this way? They can't be. Someone is controlling the votes. It's Trent or someone else. Someone doesn't like this school. Like, who opens an Adventuring Academy and then, like, how many years later? Like, how long has this school been open? Like, 100 years?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Toby, because I'm not sure, but I think that potentially still the third counselor is Dahlia Livingston, Galen and Toby's sister.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing that Trent said was basically, what, you think the school should spit out a bunch of people to destroy evil and bad guys? So it's like, okay, well then obviously someone doesn't want the school producing people stopping evil and bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
I guess our mother would be one of those people.
I don't know, because it's sort of...
I don't know what's going to happen. Does she have a change of heart? I don't know either, so...
Whoever is there is voting with Trent, so I don't know whoever it is.
Maybe it's like a doppelganger for all we know. Who knows?
That would be the level 20 campaign.
It's brutal because we're like 4 steps behind whoever is running the show. Because I'm thinking like when Groslin brought in that case that had the dragon in it, he seemed surprised by what was in it. So obviously someone paid him to bring it in. We assumed it was syndicate behavior, but it could have been whoever was trying to sabotage the school. We were just pretty wrapped up in the syndicate, which either is slightly connected or completely irrelevant.
That's what it seems like to me, and why I generally think Trent's not the bad guy. He's just trying to keep everything under control and can't. So it's like being shut down.
He wasn't the one who closed the school though, because then like one of the city state guys, whatever, came to give the announcement.
Yeah.
Kind of like how we hated Stormweaver, but she was also not the one imposing the rules. It was Trent.
Yeah, and I think it has to do with the city itself being like, hey,
close down the school. It doesn't make sense. Who's pulling the strings? How do we have?
My God, no! Don't show me this. I'm just gonna cry.
Critical information that's probably in the dirt disher that we're missing.
Yep, something. Yeah.
I feel like if we could go, I don't know. I guess it could backfire if we just go to Syndra and she's like, well, it just has to be proven safe. And then we'd be like, well, that doesn't tell us anything. But I feel like if we could get locked into like, hey, if you like do these things, even if they seemed somewhat impossible, then it'd at least give us goals to be like, this is what we should be doing.
School doesn't need to be proven safe. That's a silly argument, and I don't know why people are voting that way.
Yeah, it
We
doesn't
just
have to
need
be
to figure out
safe.
who's convinced
Maybe-
everyone that that's important.
Maybe Milo
Yeah.
will just fire an arrow at Trent on
Like
stage.
that's why I'm like, if we go to Syndra
Right.
and we're like, hey, we felt like we were learning a lot at school, and like impassioned speech, be like, I don't know,
I will say this,
for something.
I will say this. So there's a lot of characters who've been in play for like 4 years now. So like we first met Syndra as a little girl who was with her dad in King's Rest, who he drank a bottle of poison and died in front of her. And then you saw her as an adult on the run after all the adventurers had been stuck in gratitude. She
For
wasn't.
16 years.
All the adventurers were stuck in gratitude for 16 years. So I think her opinion of adventurers, other
Not very
than
high.
I guess the one she married,
The saviors.
is not that high.
Well, we
She
can
also
still
watched
Come
her
on, I'm a
die.
daughter of the saviors. She should be fine with it.
If we talk to her though, like we could get an idea of like if she was actually voting, like she believed in it, or if someone else just persuaded her, because she was one of the voters. So maybe it'd just be good to talk to all the voters and see why they voted that way.
Yeah, that's true. Because
Well,
see if
there's
we
one
can
of
feel
them
out.
we can't talk to because we don't know who it is.
Yeah. Well, we can, just fluff it.
The events
Nope,
of Thursday campaign are happening 7 years before this. So if anything should happen to Darby and Galen's mother so that she's not on the council,
Which
it has to be somebody
Pretty
else.
likely that something will happen.
Which we could go solve that, but you guys don't want to. So.
We have to go to Sunset Isles first.
Neither Galen nor Toby is prepared to face their mother.
The council. Is Patricia still on the council? Patricia Downing?
Oh, so she got booted because of conflict of interest.
Yeah, we saw
with
that
her
happen.
son,
Right.
Winston,
Or you saw that happen.
So
under
it's
investigation.
Dahlia, Trent, Penador, and
The lad. Can't forget the lad.
The lad.
I'm gonna
and
go
Syndra.
talk to Nana.
Okay.
Mima.
Yeah, Mima.
About
Go
why
talk to
she
Mima.
Voted Winston out.
I'm surprised you haven't gone to see Grandma sooner. I
don't know.
thought,
I feel like she's I don't know how close they were. I haven't thought about the actual relationship there, or if she would even know. Like, does Winston talk about his mom? I don't know. I don't know that we know anything about his family. So
Since we don't have classes, we should also probably go check in on all our friends and family who had that like assassin threat over their heads. That was a thing at one point. Someone threatened all our friends and
I am
family.
not
and we warned them.
concerned.
And
yeah, they didn't threaten Bellows.
No, they did not.
I'm pretty sure our friends and family are what kept us alive there. That they didn't
everyone
want to piss off our
friends and
parents.
Family are dead. Actually, you go check in after weeks with your family and they're dead. Like that. What? Man, that would turn things sharply.
Yeah. Well, evil campaign. We're just all bent on revenge.
Honestly,
My
like
mom
at this
can't be
point-
killed. That's not possible.
I just have like a long laundry list of people I want to talk to. I want to talk to Stormweaver. I want to talk to all the council people who voted. I kind of want to talk to the casino woman again. I want to talk to
I
Grizzly.
tried. I'm sorry.
I think we'll have trouble getting most of those people to talk to us, though.
Probably,
Let's do some actual adventure. Let's do some actual adventuring so we level up.
I'm hearing a lot.
Get some
Let's become level 10
You know,
before the school
I hear
opens
that
again.
there's some dragons near Bethel. We could probably go take on something like that.
I think you have enough information. I don't think you're going to get much more from those people. You will, but I don't think it'll be like I don't think it's really going to be earth shattering.
Which is little things like if we talk to the people who voted, like figuring out why they voted could at least.
Which you would learn that. You could probably learn that. I think if you could track them down, but what would that change? I don't know.
Yeah, like
Maybe we just
could
leave.
confirm some stuff. Like if it's like, oh, Trent talked us into it, not I believed in it, kind of something.
Oh,
I think also if we could find out, like, try and question and see if who on the council, if they had connections to like the syndicate, and then we could prove that and like bring it to the council later. Like,
I
hey,
just want to talk to the syndicate. Like, just hey, Grizzlick, were you doing that? Were you working with Trent to sabotage the school? Come on now.
one of my ideas is that
Sorry
we
about
should
the drug
send
ring,
that
by the way.
we should send that other stone. We should find a way to get that other stone to him. Like maybe if we could, I was even thinking the casino woman, like if we could hand it to her and be like, hey, if you get this to Groslin, we'll help you.
I think it's a 60-foot range though.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, that's true. But at least
Also,
I
is
don't know
that-
if he's near. Maybe he could contact us and not feel threatened, I guess. Like leave a note or something telling him to contact us with it.
I mean,
Also,
if he's on
we
total
don't know
lockdown, that's not really
whoever was
possible. But...
controlling the golem.
We should probably just go track him down in the village, though. I mean, if the school is closed, we're gonna have some free time.
Hey, honestly, no worries. We don't have an assignment anymore. Our assignment was to take down the syndicate, and that's over. So we're cool.
I still have all the drugs, so
That's it.
that's
You
kind
guys
of fun.
have one full pack of spice each. You could just OD and just
Oh God, what a sad ending.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe Garrett has provided us enough information we can solve this. I don't believe I've retained or written down enough information to solve this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that Garrett's giving you enough information to solve this. Like,
I
Or at least
think
like close. All I have right now is there's a series of people who might be able to tell me something different. I think the number one person I want to talk to though is Stormweaver.
I think
I feel like she
Alice
could candidly
is-
talk to us now that she's out.
I think Alice feels she's not strong enough to solve this yet.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know a lot of information, but most of our like solutions probably end up with us fighting and or killing Syndicate and or somehow finding evidence, which is probably even harder than just killing them.
I don't know. Maybe we can go to the Zootar Institute. It's still open.
We just go to the other academy. Oh, that'd be good.
Oh my God, that is
Actually.
actually a good idea.
That
I
really is.
don't like that it's a good idea.
We go to the Zootar and then we're like, okay, after we become competent, we'll come back and
You literally
Actually,
go
we
to
ended
a
up getting
rival
that one
school.
closed,
Like,
too.
you go to
Just go to
a
rival school.
honestly, there's no reason you shouldn't do that. Like you could totally do that.
Time to enroll in another school. This one's closed, guys.
Yeah, like holy shit. Like
I don't know.
Enzo's
We
just
managed to
like,
attend
yeah,
the school
I'm
for
in my
exactly
hometown.
8 weeks before they shut it down. So I don't know if the other school would take us.
We
That's
would
crazy.
have to
Why
get
not?
ahead of all the other kids trying to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you better do it now.
Yeah, we got to be the top of the list.
Yeah, wow. Don't do that. But if you did that, that would be hilarious. But
I
I'm
don't
not
think
ready for
Alice
that.
would do that. So
Freya would pay for it, so Bella would do it.
He's like, I'll pay for everybody. We're going to a new school.
We can't solve
Like, I'll
everyone's
just wish
problem.
for 25,000 gold every day, and we'll just get you guys in.
I'm really sad we hadn't had a like parent teacher conference day. I really wanted that to happen.
Yeah, I thought about it, but the last time we ran it in that little 6-session mid-length one, it was really hard for me
Oh, yeah.
because I didn't feel like anybody was really getting their time to shine because I'm talking as the parent and you're meeting the teacher who is also me.
Oh
and,
yeah.
You know,
That's
like,
rough.
who do you want to talk to? You just want to watch your parents talk to the teachers? Like, I
But
don't know that.
Or
Most
do
of
we
it-
be the
but we
parent
have-
talking to you, the teacher, but then how are the kids reacting? And
Well,
Yeah.
clearly Melina would have to play for it.
Or maybe
And so I don't know.
but
Wait,
that also
if
doesn't
I-
work for everybody because
Well, if I had you all play your parents,
Yeah.
that could be something. But
Wow.
and you know, your parents aren't all squeaky clean and not like they're not all like totally so yeah.
does this school have a room of requirement where we could just go learn on our own?
We've never
Oh
found it,
man.
if it does.
When it reopens, we should
we haven't
promote
found
that.
it if it is. So
You gotta make it. You're gonna have to make it. Like you guys are gonna have to be level 20 and create the room for requirement.
hey,
Okay.
mom.
Alice is be down.
You just
Wait,
start
does
studying
Freya
somewhere
use the
else.
wish spell, or does she have like another way
That
of?
legit has the wish spell. Yeah.
She hasn't expired it yet.
No, she
No,
just
if
wishes
you-
for things within the bounds of the wish.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like it's like 100,000 gold pieces or something
No,
stupid.
it's 25,000.
Okay. But you could wish for that every day. Like
You can
Without
get in.
fail.
Wait, airships cost less than 25,000.
She wishes for ones that are less than
Yeah.
that.
Oh, no
For
wonder this
just
is crashing. Oh my goodness! You're getting the
That's
discount.
because it
model.
has the top of the line ship. He
Yeah.
only has the
He's got the
lowest.
garbage. No wonder it was like when he was flying away, it was veering to the left.
She's also like, it's over all of this time. She's just been like, fuck it. Just give him the bare minimum. Like,
Yeah, he's on number 16 or whatever now. It's like, yeah, we're not gonna put an effort because you're gonna crash it.
yep. Which
Yeah.
means that this is the third that she's gifted him.
Yes.
Wow.
So I will need in 2 weeks you guys to just do something.
Yeah.
So
No.
I
I guess
feel like
we'll-
a lot of like
We
this is
could
where
use the
I'm-
chat in the meantime then.
Yeah, I feel like we
Right?
should use the chat in like actual RP just so because we're gonna take I think an hour to get somewhere.
Well, so do we want to meet up next week minus Garrett and try
That'd
and
be
come up with
great.
something?
We can
record
I built
it.
the whole murder board.
Yeah, and we can record it. Garrett can watch it.
I would. I absolutely would.
Yeah, I need the
Starline
2 weeks. I
Academy
feel like there's a lot
after
we
hours.
can do, but I don't feel like anything we can do feels super connected to our immediate problems. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of threads we have, but nothing feels like, oh, if we do this, it's a concrete step towards the school closing problem. Like,
yeah, like I don't think any of us would have any idea how to reopen a school.
Yeah, we kill Gary Trent. We kill the whatever
city council.
bugbear leader dude. Yeah, we kill the remaining members, the members specifically that voted against the people that have been secretly lately.
And we just go and like murder everybody who is against the school.
We also kill Gearforge.
Wait, we just became fascist. Vote for us or die.
Do what we want or suffer the consequences.
Already a monarchy. I guess you guys just want to eliminate the council. Like, forget the council.
Right? We are the council.
That'd be a story arc. We're like, let's kill the council and take over.
I think does Savior still have a spot on the council?
No, I was going to say this campaign is building to the surprise party versus the story makers. It seems like
or the
level 20 and fight all our past characters.
Oh, I'm not fighting my mom. That's not happening.
I was saying, campaign 4 is going to be taking down the surprise party that has taken over King City.
Well, Alice wants to fight Freya.
Alice is gonna lose.
Well, now we'll see. Level 20. Probably. But...
She's just gonna read your mind and figure out if what you're doing is an illusion.
Alex, I forgot.
There's
I don't know
that
what you
hurt
wrote
even
down
if you know
for
it.
that orb in your inventory.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But it is called the Orb of Skies.
Not to be confused with the Orb of Style. I was like, if
And
Dusty
the
had it the whole
bag?
time, I'd freak out.
Normal bag.
So the Orb of Styles.
That's the oral one, isn't it?
Sorry, this does change a lot of your planning.
Orb of Skies.
What did I say? Yeah, Orb of
Styles.
Skies.
It just makes the sky slightly nicer.
Styles was used in the freshman preview that Alice screwed up, allegedly. The Orb of Skies lets you... I wrote it down here somewhere. I don't have an item in there, I don't
the
think.
Oral orb?
Yes, the oral orb.
Right. I mean, it's still oral. It's just different orals.
Yeah.
That was an imposter. So the Orb of Skies has nothing to do with
but I mean,
oral.
we've talked about like Darren is trying to become Bashaba, which means that Bashaba is like the title rather than person.
That's true. The Orb of Skies lets you scry once per day.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
We have to actually use that.
That's right. That's the
don't
thing
be
that
like
fucking
you guys.
Dank Keelhall had. That was the way that
Yeah.
he was scrying.
Just like you guys on Thursday always forget you have Octavia's mirror. Let's not.
Yeah,
do
I keep thinking about that, and then I'm like, well, I'll get it tomorrow.
I love that
She's
Octavia
American,
keeps
though.
forgetting that we
She
have
doesn't want to
Octavia.
use it, so we're not going to force her.
Well, no, I was gonna actually I wanted to check up on Kenji's master and see if I can get like a glimpse of like what's happening recently.
Good point.
Yeah, I think it would
So-
go better if Kenji does it because I don't think you've met his master. But
Yeah.
we'll say that.
Well,
But am I giving Octavia's mirror to Kenji?
Yep, that's up to you.
well, I'll think about who you want to scry on.
Yeah, for sure.
Groslin. Well, that's how we find Groslin.
You like scry him and like run, see if you can recognize where he's like, run there.
Yeah.
Yep. And just we'll just pull
You put Enzo
along, yeah.
on Bella's Lamborghini cart.
Yeah.
Enzo,
Yeah.
Enzo,
He's
damn
the only
it.
one that can drive.
Does anybody know how to drive? Did anybody pass that?
No,
I do.
Enzo did. Yeah.
Enzo's the only one.
He scries, he shows us where to go.
Okay, but the steeds that are pulling the Lamborghini were also wished for as a fine grader steed, so they're Pegasus horses that I can communicate with. So I will just tell them where we want to go and like listen to me because I mean I need you to.
They are not. They're not.
They're like the lesser kind that cost
Okay,
less than
so we will
35,000.
quickly go to Stormborn Rock, get some Pegasuses to pull the cart.
Just quickly head over there.
Well, we're just gonna spend the first week just scrying all of our the parents we don't know where they are, just to make sure they're okay because of the assassin attempt.
Okay, where's Winston? Where's Freya? Where's Flora?
Again, I'm not worried about Freya. Other than she probably knows that I broke into a building and that, she might be coming for me. So I might want to check because of that. But.
Yeah, I think Alice is like moderately worried, mostly because she hasn't heard from her dad at all. Anything.
Did you even send anything to communicate with your dad?
I tried to send him a letter through her mom, but
then her mom started dating Porter, so
yeah. So she doesn't even. She feels awkward about that, so she hasn't really wanted to go talk to her mom.
Maybe forgot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a lot of threads, team. I'm excited for it, and you guys nailed it this session. You crushed that golem, by the way. Like the guiding bolt was a big hit. I did not expect that to come out of Krista. So that was dominant. And would you catch 3 magic missiles, and that just a quick 30 damage?
Yeah.
Pretty reliable.
Like, I've never made a ranger, or but I haven't made a ranger in a long time. This is going to be awesome. I shoot it and it fucking doesn't do anything.
Welcome, Campaign Park. Welcome, buddy. Great to have you.
Yeah. No, it's really fun when you waste a 9th level spell because the thing that you're fighting is immune to the damage that it does.
That was a brutal fight for many of us because of rolls only.
Bella's life.
Even faster.
I mean, I don't know what the max damage that thing could do, but I was worried it was gonna like straight up kill somebody. But
well, and what?
I was ready for it to hit me.
Yeah.
It was hitting higher than 18s, I can guarantee that.
It would have definitely killed Callum.
Brutal.
Oh, is he level 1?
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even get the 2nd level out of school before they shut him down. Straight to the forest for the boys.
And he got scammed and went on some fake adventure, apparently.
Only according to Trent, who lies.
That's true.
This is a co-op. It's totally valid.
I need to go to bed. Good night, guys.
I think I'm gonna sign off too.
Yeah, we should all go.
Thanks for the session, Garrett.
Yeah, thanks for the session.
Bye.
Enjoy the trip.
Great session, team. Bye.